wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows or 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the news it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to...
Go time. What up, what up? I saw the boys rocking backstage. There's a new little cut for everybody to get going on our live stream. So I got to come in fire. Got to come in fire, boys. Got to come in hot. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys, I appreciate you in the chat being patient with us as we get rolling. Real Deal Prime. It says Eminem. It sounds like it was Eminem. But it's funny because I played it for Jeff earlier. He said the same thing. But we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. We'll go as long as they'll let us go with it. But appreciate everybody joining us tonight. We're going to move a little quickly here for this first game because we do have some plays in the Raptors and Hawks game that's going to pop off in 10 minutes. But really quick, before we do just that, I do want to shout all you guys out in the chat for joining us here tonight. And we'll do that shortly. But we've got MMA Jeff. We've got Ramon Scott, who's been running so hot. We got Penny Bombs here. He's ready to drop some bombs on this bookie tonight. Our guy Keith from Each and Every Stride is here rocking with us. And, of course, Nanya is back. We guys rocking and rolling.
Let's go.
Let's make this money, boys. I hope you guys are feeling well. Jeff, how you doing tonight?
Fantastic. Looking forward to some of the games tonight. We got a pretty full NHL slate. There's obviously some basketball going, so looking forward to cashing some tickets.
Let's go. Ramon Scott is running so hot, the host of the Morning Steam and a bunch of other things. One of the hardest working men in the YouTube business. How are you, Ramon? How's it going?
Yeah, I told them to delay the game, so we'd have to stay on extra long tonight, at least our featured game with that travel snafu there with Milwaukee getting caught up with that weather situation down there. They're actually the team that's under pressure here, getting home just, 90 minutes to 2 hours before tip-off, so hope they rested up all night and on the plane a little bit, and they'll be at the game eventually. But we do know that game did get delayed. I know you guys all knew that, but for anybody joining us, that's our featured game tonight, even though I was whining about it, Mikey. But I think down the schedule, we'll just keep abreast of all the action on the hardwood and on the ice.
Let's do just that. We got our guy Nanya back in and ready to attack with us here. He's been joining us. He's been firing away. Of course, this guy has gone out there. He won the Cappers contest in the NFL. He's been running hot, and we had to bring him back to share some best bets with us tonight. Nanya, how you doing?
Oh, I'm looking right now. I'm actually a little tempted to hop on some NHL if you guys are playing around with that, because I don't cap NHL. So, but right now I'm sweating that under because Williamton just came out hot. Charleston as well is kind of answering, so I'm worried about that under already. But, let's clean it up. Let's find a new spot. That's what I'm working on right now.
Well, I know our guy Keith, Each and Every Stride, has been running hot. You can check his bet stamp action out there, and he has been on a little bit of a heater. My guy's back to give us some best bets. Keith, welcome back to the show, my friend. How are you?
What's up, Mike and everybody? Appreciate you having me. And yeah, I was pumped for this. I have a bunch of NBA plays tonight, and yeah, I'll be thinking maybe even tailing your NHL spots here as well. So big sports spot, tonight, and looking forward to cashing and hearing those opinions. So let's get it.
Well, I want to introduce our man, Penny Bombs, has made dropping bombs famous across the bookies. He's got a whole bunch of action to fire off tonight. Want to hear how he's doing, but I also want to open the floor up because he's going to get invested in this Raptors game as well. So, Spenny, how are you?
Good to be here with all you guys. Appreciate the invite to come out and enjoy these games and cash some tickets and hit some bombs hopefully.
Well, let's go. We've got the Raptors are going to pop off here in about 7 minutes. So first game on the docket, and we'll get plenty of time to get in and cover the rest of this action in the association and everything else tonight. But real quick here, this line opened up at 6.5. We've seen some bets, 60% of the bets coming in on the Hawks. 56% of the cash, but the lines come down 1.5. So those look like some bigger bettors are maybe hitting in on this Raptors side of things. And the total really hasn't moved one bit here. It's 81% of the bets and 79% of the cash. They'll be playing in Atlanta, of course, here. Toronto making the trip, getting ready to go. Toronto's kind of one of those teams. They go up and down here. We've got the Hawks off of back-to-back losses. They had 3 road games in a row. They finished off with the Knicks at the Garden, come back home. They get busted up by Detroit the other day. That's home, and we know that's where they've struggled. The Raptors, on the other hand, just had a big home win against the Orlando Magic. And Spenny, I know you're ready to fire. So without further ado, my friend, talk to us here. What are you looking for? How are you going to help us build our bankrolls in this game?
Yeah, we got my Raptors playing tonight against the Hawks. So it should be a good game. I think it's going to be a pretty high scoring game. You know, most of these games with Atlanta are pretty explosive, fast paced, a lot of scoring, a lot of back and forth here. So I got some pretty interesting and big plays in this game. Start off with a couple of small ones though first. So I'm going to do Jalen Johnson, 5+ assists at +140. Just a really, solid guy, does a lot of, production all across the board, rebounds, assists. Again, like I said, going to be a lot of scoring, I think, in this game. So Jalen Johnson's going to be involved. He gets highly involved in the offense. So 5+ assists for him at +140. I'm going to do Scotty double-double at +160 and the triple-double at +950. Agbaji's out. He's been pretty close the last couple of games when it's been him and Barrett playing, in the game here without quickly in the lineup stealing a lot of the assists. Scotty's been able to take over a bit here. So take a shot with Scotty. And I call these the Atlanta specials. I hit these quite a bit. I do this almost every game with Atlanta just because, again, like I said, they're high paced. They create a lot of rebounds. There's a lot of scoring. There's a lot of guys on Atlanta that just continually, they have 2 to 3 guys that get double-doubles almost every game. So I'm going to do Scotty double-double, Pirtle double-double, Johnson double-double, Trey double-double, and Okongwu double-double. That's at 26-1. And then we'll do the exact same thing, but instead of Scotty, we'll do RJ, and that's at 49-1.
Makes me want in and out. Listen to Spenny. You've heard of the Philly special, Mike. That's the Atlanta special. Double-double with little mustard grill and extra toast pie, please.
little something on the side there. Yeah, it's a profitable spot. If you watch a lot of Atlanta games, you see that a lot of the games, Trey's getting his double-double pretty much every game. Now that Capella's out, Kongwu's starting anyway, so Kongwu's probably going to, be getting a lot of the rebounds, getting a lot of production in the center. Jalen Johnson, again, just a solid, productive guy, gets a lot of double-doubles. Just seems like a spot where these guys will do it pretty well. Again, and Pirtle and Scotty, the 2 of the main guys there on Toronto. So if it's a good, tight game, I think we can get this done.
All right. How about the rest of you guys?
Like Spenny got a call from the Tooth Fairy, said he's coming to pick up some bookie teeth tonight.
Gotta smack him hard.
This will be a fun little game. It's kind of the feeling for me of a Toronto Raptors getting it done outright situation here. I know, obviously coming off a big win, it's not necessarily a favorable position. The Raptors failed to find some consistency, but open floor, gentlemen. We'll go around the horn for the rest of the games, but anybody else have action on this Atlanta-Toronto NBA spot here?
I was leaning Toronto, but I couldn't get there at the end of it, so I didn't end up making a play on this one. If anyone else has anything to chime in on.
Yeah. I mean, I just thought that I think it's an Atlanta spot. I like the team total over for Atlanta. I got it at actually pretty high number, right? 120.5, over 120.5 minus 118. For me, it was kind of a bounce back spot, right? From that poor effort versus the Pistons yesterday. So, and I see the Raptors have actually been playing much better, but, for me, I was actually thinking about the whole game over, but I'm a little worried about, I know, Spenny, this is your hometown team, but a little worried about the Raptors not getting their end of the points. So I like Atlanta team total over 120.5 minus 118. And the line's actually shifted about a point or 2 in my favor. So I caught it at a good time.
Makes sense. I can see it. Toronto's, up and down right now. They've been playing a little bit better the last little while, but we need to, see the consistency keep up.
For sure.
Well, you know how I play Atlanta games. I mean, I constantly say it in the chat, and it always works for me. Wait till they go down early, and you're going to catch a really good spot. I think this is the perfect opportunity for that. Like, to the T. I mean, they're a slight favorite. If they come out slacking and you like Atlanta, hammer them. First quarter, you'll get plus money. Come on.
Good spot. Yeah, good idea. Raptors always blow it late if they do.
That's the only way I'm gonna play it.
There you go, Ramon. You got any thoughts on this one? I know you do.
Yeah, I'm on the over tonight as my play on this game, and I like what Spenny was saying. I kind of want to play some props here. Was trying to find maybe Grady Dick's assists, but I didn't have it on my book right now, and it's getting a little late. So good luck. Hope we can celebrate some Spenny penny bombs here. Look, props later. Go ahead, Nanya.
I might dip in my fingers on his double-double. A couple of those double-doubles. I mean, obviously, I like Trey, but the team total over, Keith, I like it. But I'm not – I like it.
Yeah, if anybody wants like a long shot in that game too, Bruce Brown, if you do his like 10 points and 5 rebounds or 10 points and 7 rebounds, another just kind of longer shot if somebody's looking for it, because he's been involved lately too, and Agbaji's out, so getting some more minutes.
What did you guys get that total at? Just out of curiosity, my one book's showing 238 right now.
Yeah,
it's definitely been a bit of a steamer here. You know what I mean, Jeff? That line was overnight down in the 235 range, I think, from the general opener, maybe even a little bit lower. So,
you think there's value in 238?
No, I don't think there's any value. I don't think there's a lot of value left in that. But I know a lot of people are going to be down on the Raptors and maybe their ability to score here in this game. But these two teams, you probably know, Spenny, usually when they play Atlanta, it's usually a pretty high-scoring game in general. I don't know being this high, but the trends show that they're over in the series pretty heavily, I'm pretty sure. Probably talked about it today, but I forget now.
Yeah, I saw the over for sure. The Atlanta Hawks 10-0 to the over. Conference opponents coming off a spread loss of multiple points and less than 12 turnovers. So it does favor this little position here with the total. You guys kind of talked about it. I'm a little nervous that Toronto can meet their end of the bargain, but if they do get the cover, then they got to score some points. So what I did is I did a little same game parlay. I had a little 50% boost on DraftKings. So I took Toronto +5. As much as I think they might be a live dog here, I just wanted the points in my back pocket. I took the total down almost like a teaser to 230.5. Then I went with Scotty Barnes, 20+ points. His number opened at 19.5. It's moved to 20.5. So I went back down on him. And then, of course, Trey Young, over 24.5 points here. If it's going to be a score fest, this guy's going to do it. 6 of the last 7 games against the Raptors, Trey Young has gone over the 24.5 mark, and it's priced, I think, appropriately. So I threw those two. Just a simple little kind of 4-spotter here to try to make almost a 9-1 hit on the first game of the night. But should be plenty of opportunity. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun, boys.
Yeah.
We've got the 8 o'clock window that's going to be migrating its way on over to us sooner than later. And we might as well start off and look at Dallas and Thunder, and then we can kind of work our way through the rest of the card here. But the Dallas spot opened up at 10.5-point dogs. They've moved to 11.5 points, and some bigger bettors are coming in on this OKC Thunder spot here. 53% of the bets and 67% of the cash on the Thunder. That's good enough to move it a point. And we look at the total. This total's gone up on the uptick here, 218.5. We're seeing 224s out there. And they've got a ton of action on it. 90% of the bets and 91% of the cash on the over. Look at this Dallas team overall from a perspective of recent performance. They are in a team that, 1-4 in their last 5, kind of struggling to find odds meet here. It is a revenge spot, though. They did beat OKC. That one win was OKC 106-98. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was the game after they took down Cleveland. So they had revenge on the mind for Cleveland. They busted up Cleveland. OKC Thunder did by 20 points. Then they met Dallas. Dallas took them down 106-98. But they rebounded. They got themselves going. They busted up the Knicks by 26 points. They take down the Utah Jazz all at home. So they're on their 3rd straight game at home. This will be their 4th game in 5 on home court with this OKC Thunder. And I think the big deal here is, obviously, they're kind of who they are. They haven't really had any movement when it comes to the overall lineup that I've seen. Isaiah Joe's still out. Chet's still out. But the big question here is on the Dallas side. Who's going to show up? It does look like Clay's out. Luke is out. Everyone's out. Does Dallas have any chance in hell in this game, boys? How about none?
No.
Thoughts on this game?
I don't think so.
I think it was the way you just laid that out that made me shake my head, to be honest. But
Did I lead the witness? Sorry, I got to do a better job now leading the witness.
yeah, exactly. I am kind of accusing you of that, but that was a very good break. But shout out T Moss in the chat. We had some beef before, but me and him hashed it out personally. So
Good.
There you go. Good to see boys hashing it out, being men, not continually bitching about it over a fucking live stream all the time.
Oh, he's a good dude.
2 years later, still talking about it. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, every time you come on, you got to hear about it. But yeah, then we'll go past that.
I am not afraid to start talking shit and call somebody out, but I was in the wrong in that situation, and everybody's going through stuff. So
that's right. Man. We're all here to work together. It takes a man to say that, and we respect that. I appreciate you saying that. We're all here to make money, right? We all want to.
Hey, even when I'm wrong, don't question me.
When I'm wrong, there's still a chance I could have been right, so I really wasn't wrong. Just wasn't right.
No, that's good reasoning.
You'll admit you were wrong tomorrow.
Mike,
I'll tell you. Any thoughts on the Dallas OKC Thunder spot?
I didn't put an official play on this one, but call me crazy. I lean towards Dallas to at least cover the spread. I found a cool stat here that I dug is that, Dallas in this situation, I know that they're the big dog at Oklahoma City, but straight up they're 11-6 and 13-4 against the spread since the start of last season when playing on the road in its third game in 4 days. So it's a weird trend. They're 13-4 to cover the spread. I thought that was pretty intriguing right there.
How many times was Luka in the lineup?
Right. So that's the thing. You have to take that with a grain of salt as that superstar is out, totally. I totally get that, Spendy. Good.
And they're missing like a bunch of other people too. It just seems, honestly, I could definitely see, it still being a decent game. Kyrie's still in. They got some guys that can maybe keep it close, but
right.
Okay, it seems like they're gonna maybe stack them up here tonight, but you never know. Again, what's the spread? 12.5?
Yeah.
It's a lot of points. There could be a backdoor cover late maybe or something.
I could see some points coming into this one here. I saw a trend on this. They call it the big favorites. The big favorites tend to go over after the previous over, and it rolls it right back into it. It's on a little 80-31 streak. It's won its last 3. It's won 7 of its last 10 to a total here. But the big challenge is these boys are out. I heard Ramon say this before. The bench still plays ball. They can still go figure it out. But and your big guys being out of there. I want to shout out Ron Crawford. He's coming in. He's giving us the NBA. I was going to say NBC. The NBA spreadsheet of the day with OKC at -12.5. Ron Crawford. It's good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well.
It just makes sense. The things that they're going to spend. I'm taking SGA 7+ assist at +135. He just dropped like 50+ points the other night. He's been facilitating pretty well the last couple games anyway. Hartenstein's not in. He was stealing a bunch of the assists. It's pretty much just him or Jalen Williams to do a lot of the work there. So a spot where he probably passes up a little bit more tonight. I'm going to take SGA 7+ assists +135.
Yeah, you wonder about, because both teams, you said the other night, it was last night, both teams played last night, of course. So in defense of Keith, those long-term trends. And remember, those spending, it's all baked into the cake. So a lot of times when you're looking at long-term trends like Keith is here, you're really looking at situations where, sometimes the teams play the same travel rotations, and that's why they end up playing, better in some spots than others. They're definitely going to have to overcome all those guys being out tonight. We know the Thunder missing a couple of guys here as well, but you just wonder how much they were putting once the 50 was in sight, because look, he had 41 and I don't know if they necessarily needed to push it a little bit, but they did kind of give him some extra touches there, got him to that big magic number. It was an awesome night. Certainly the fourth Thunder player ever to get the 51 points, 5 rebounds, at least 5 rebounds, and at least 5 assists, joining the likes of Russell Westbrook, KD, and if I can say it, Ray Allen, who did it as a Sonic. So we'll see how much that did take out of SGA, but boy, did he put a stamp on his bid for the MVP, you guys. People were already starting to whisper about it, but it's going to be hard to find anybody.
Should have won it last year.
Yeah, he's pretty terrific, and the Clippers can only shake their heads and say, what if?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think he's playing out of his mind. He's playing great basketball. Good. It's good to see it. I love to see it. I hope he wins it. I hope he wins it this year. I'm rooting for him for sure.
In conclusion, tried to defend Keith there. I'm on the Thunder to roll.
Thunder roll for Ramon. I love it.
Let's go. Thunder to roll. We got a consensus here between Ron Crawford and Monet.
Oh, cool.
Jeff, any thoughts on this game?
I'm leaning OKC. I see that they're 12 on one book. They're at 11.5 on the other book. So I'm thinking OKC in this one.
OKC Thunder looks like a spot. Hey, wild card here, boys. We got the 8 o'clock window going to be popping off in 10 minutes for college basketball. So, anybody's got any spots they want to toss out there for the 8 o'clock window? I'll tell you, it looks like we've got Denver and Oral Roberts. We've got South Dakota State and UMKC, Seattle and UT Arlington, Tarleton State and Abilene Christian, St. Thomas and Omaha. Shout out to Omaha and Peyton Manning. Anything in those 5 games from you guys here that jumps off the page at you?
Real quick before you guys get into that, I did take Vegas Golden Knights over 6, and that starts at 8 o'clock as well. I threw it up on the screen there. Go ahead, Ramon. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, Mikey, did you leave off the South Dakota, North Dakota game with the 176 total or whatever it is? 2 teams that can't go under to save their lives in this one. Give me the over in South Dakota and North Dakota. Ramp it up. They scored 200 points in this game. I didn't make it a premium, so I'm half kidding, but I'll take the over 175. I might be the highest total of the season right there with South Dakota and North Dakota. I know there were a couple other mid 170s, but nonetheless, come on. The 2 teams have combined this season to go get this, guys, between the 2 teams this season, 29-6 to the over in their games combined.
Oh, wow.
Good looking, Ramon.
Yeah.
I don't know why
North Dakota never goes. Believe me, North Dakota's gone under this number in like 33 of their last 38 games, not under the total, but under the number. But again, this year, North Dakota 8-1 to the over at home. So I'll just try the over here. I've just put a small play on it.
I got a live bet which I like that. Probably going to move with you on that. But I also have a live bet, and that's why I don't have much action for the 8 p.m. Stanford. I missed him right before tip-off, and I'm glad I did. I just took him plus 7.5, minus 119.
All right.
Hey, Mike, I don't know if you heard the old steam-o-meter here. It's on a game at 5 o'clock right now as Arlington is getting steamed right now. They were +2, but this one could be moving to a pick 'em here. This is the official definition of late steam here with Arlington. They are now a 1-point favorite at Circa. They've been an underdog all day. So, usually late information is good information.
I saw the same. I literally just took it. I wrote it down. I've got UT Arlington. I got the +1. That was the spot that I jumped in at for 8. I know I've got a pretty loaded card here, but I did jump on UT Arlington. It's great that you just said that. There's a little positive confirmation with the spot I got involved with there. I love that, Ramon. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, I don't see the South Dakota. I don't know why it's off my book here.
I don't think it was a time change or weather, but definitely going off here right now. I've even got the lineups here, so they're set to go. South Dakota and North Dakota in that one.
Oh man, against Seattle.
Lineup, yeah. Yep. Arlington, South Seattle. Yeah. 8:10 p.m. I gave this out on the pregame. I don't know why I struggled with that. 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. I got the over 5.5 in the Utah Minnesota game, and I'm conflicted with this total. I want to take the under in the Vegas St. Louis spot. I had a big trend of the under, but when a team's at home after just playing Vegas, they go over, and they've gone over a ton. The thing is, they just played Vegas, so I don't know if that cancels out that stat or not. Because when I've seen teams that are in a revenge spot out there, they do go under. So I'll probably keep my eyes on the live bet that spot there. I'm not mad at Jeff's Vegas spot. I can get down with that too. But I'm on the Utah Hockey Club. I've got the over 5.5. There's some action for you guys. Let's go. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of action tonight. We're just settling in. Appreciate you guys in the chat, hanging out, rocking with us. It's great to see you guys here. I know it's been we've had a lot of action going on. We had a lot of bets, a lot of different things happening across the board. So appreciate you guys.
Do we know the starting lineup in the Miami-Milwaukee game for either side yet?
I can look at this up if you need me to. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know starting.
Here we go. I got it right now for you.
Apparently, the Bucks were going through warm-ups, actually on the plane.
Oh,
They're doing the walkthrough on the plane. So I got it right here for you, Spenny. It says expected lineup, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think we have the confirm.
Just wait until it's out. Yeah, they'll probably be like friggin' 10 minutes before.
All right.
But I look. What are there any players in particular? Because we do know who is in and out. I think for the game, but
yeah, we know who's in and out. But I want to know if Hawkes is going to start tonight for Jimmy.
Okay, that is fair. For sure.
Oh, that's a good question.
It says Spenny as of right now he is going to start, but it's not totally confirmed. Yeah,
I would assume it makes the most sense for him to start. He's the most logical person to swap in for Jimmy, and then they've been running with Khalil Ware at center, and then Bam at forward, and then I think they kind of been switching here and in and out with Jimmy. Well, Jimmy's been there, and then they had I think. Hero was out last game, so it was Rozier and Duncan at the guards. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be Hero and Duncan or Rozier at guard. Hopefully Hawkes in the forward with Bam, and then center with Khalil Ware. Hopefully, that's what I'm thinking.
cool.
Because I got props that I need to take with Hawkes. I already took them, but regardless, I'm going to play him regardless if he starts or not. He's still going to get probably 30 plus minutes, hopefully.
I'm ready, dude. I'm gonna be sweating with Spinny. He's got fucking action tonight.
Well, I'll take it already now because the lineup, regardless, Bam's going to start anyway. So I took Bam 5+ assists at plus 145. So we'll take that one regardless. He's been highly involved in the offense. Again, he's always involved, especially if now Jimmy's out. They need another guy to be facilitating the ball. So it's I think him and Hero and Hawkes, do their thing. So 5+ assists with Bam tonight, plus 145. We'll start off with. I really want to take the honest triple-double, but just like the whole plane situation and everything, and them being there really late, and just plus Middleton's in too, and Middleton's been stealing a lot of assists. So I might just lay him, if you're honest with that one.
You want to save that for a home spot where there's some talk on and where there's like shit talk about the team on ESPN or something.
Yeah.
Or that triple-double.
Yeah, definitely. And plus, like I said, Middleton being in, he steals assists a lot lately. So.
Oh, Middleton always does that. Not lying. He'll have like 6 or 7 assists out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I want to get involved in a little same game part. I like some of these games that are kind of middle tier for me or tertiary spots. I kind of want to be more involved in some same game parlays and take a big swing. So I like the Bam spot here. I think it's a good little Bam opportunity here.
All right.
Points, 15 or more, 16 of his last 17 games against the Bucks. So despite the situations they've got going on in the locker room here, 14 plus, minus 115. Might be the first leg for me on this one here. 13.5 is minus 110. I'll take that. Well, I guess it's the same thing. 14.
Can you repeat that, Mike?
I was just looking at Bam. I'm trying to get the same game parlay going. So Bam's got 15 or more points in 16 to 17 against the Bucks. He's going to kind of be the core piece I've got out there. And you guys are talking some rebound action, right? Is he a double-double candidate today?
Who?
Bam? Bam?
Plus 200 for the double-double. But he's not starting center anymore. It's Khalil Ware. But, regardless, he can still do it. So, it's a good price for him now.
I don't know about the 10 boards. But
it's a lot for a non-starter, right?
I could see a block.
Who? Bam starts.
Or a block prop.
I just thought I heard you say he wasn't starting. I was like, wait a minute.
No, Bam starts. Yeah, no, Bam, yeah. It's just he doesn't start center. He's like they have Khalil Ware playing center now, and it's he's playing like strong forward basically. I'm pretty sure. So, but I'm pretty sure he's still been able to get the 10 rebounds. Like he's right there regardless. So could definitely still see him getting it.
Depends on who's priority because the game plan. They're gonna have a game plan. One of them's gonna be priority. So.
Well, Butler's out, so it's got to be Hero doing most of the work tonight, most likely, like facilitating and shooting wise, unless they get somebody else. Rozier would have to step, or Duncan would have to step up shooting threes, and same with Rozier, most likely as well. So
yeah,
Hero will probably be the most facilitator wise, you would think, for the most part tonight.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So far, it's all about the dogs in the NBA tonight and this afternoon, obviously, with Wemby's incredible performance. But Blazers up by 8, approaching 2 minutes to go in the first half. And it's Vinny's Raptors up by 10 on the Hawks early. They're playing some D there, or I don't know.
There's your spot. Wait until the end of the first quarter. They're down. Taking.
There.
Let's go, Raps. They're going to blow it late.
Ricky says we need to do a live hockey show instead of basketball. We will. We got 4 months of great sports in front of us here. We'll get some hockey going. I want to get one of those frozen frenzy days where they pop games off from like 2 in the afternoon through, or I think they started at like 6 p.m. and a game was like every 20 minutes until midnight or something like that. Those are fun nights.
Yeah, weren't they talking about doing that 2 or 3 times this year?
I thought so. I thought they did it 2 times last year, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think they did. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to jump in on something like that. It'd be a good time.
Be fun.
For sure, yeah.
So many people love the NBA. We want to cater to all folks, so we kind of put the NBA out there. But of course, we're going to be betting away on the NHL. So
yeah, Blue Jackets, big surprise so far. 2-0 over the Hurricanes. End of the first. No score. Senators and Bruins here. Maybe the goalie. It looked like maybe, but still does feel like it's going to be a tough one to get some goals in that one. Rangers on top of your Flyers, but boy, it didn't seem, Mike, like the the Sharps were playing the Flyers there today. They're down 2-1 right now. Rangers lead, and Red Wings with the first 2 goals of the game, lead Montreal end of 1, 2-0. So the Habs coming back down to earth maybe a little bit here.
I got to say, Ramon, I was watching Columbus last night backstage with some of the boys here, and man, they got outplayed by Toronto, but the goalie played absolutely phenomenal. He stopped more shot. It was fantastic. Elvis just lit it up last night for Columbus. So I laid off that game today because of what happened last night, but man, he played excellent.
Yeah, Jeff, you were saying I think it was, saying like at least, what was it, 63 out of 64 shots saved in the last couple of games. Crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't me. Somebody mentioned it, but it's something absolutely ridiculous. The guy is just killing it right now.
Wow.
Bomb.com says I'm on CBJ at plus 240. Good play. I did put a small play or a parlay together on the under in that game, just figuring that under 6.5, figuring he played like an animal last night. I'm not sure who's in goal tonight either, though.
Oh, cool.
You mean in the game, in that CBJ game today?
Yeah, I threw it in a parlay. I did it this morning.
Anderson is in net for Carolina. It's good to see him back. He's looked very solid, obviously, here, having missed most of the season. And Tarasov for Columbus here tonight.
What do you guys think about Tyler Hero? think there's a point spot here for Hero tonight.
Yeah, I've actually got I got him in a parlay here with so I got Hero over 3.5 3-pointers parlayed with Giannis double, and I got that at plus 112. So that's how I'm going to be playing that 1/2 unit player prop. Thought that was good. I mean, Giannis actually the rebounds was over under was 12.5. I mean, this guy usually gets that, but I like the double for him. I know that's minus 500, but I parlayed it with Hero. So Mike, I agree. I like Hero at least to get his threes.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be surprised if he could get a double tonight. If he's facilitating wise, he could sneak a double at a good price too. It's like 9-1 or something, 8-1. So good price if you think he's going to get the assist, or he could just ladder the assist, up and a little bit higher.
Mel, I did see you in the chat there. Congrats on the plus 160. C-Bus is doing pretty well lately.
All right, I think I've got the same game parlay. What rigid together here? Let me see.
All right, I'll I'm watching a pretty exciting game here. Overtime, we're in the America East, so it's a lot of mid majors tonight. So maybe not the best games, but you got two good teams here between Maine and Lowell. Maine's 4-1, just a half a game out of first place, but Lowell leads with 38.8 seconds left in overtime, 85-81. We did see the first final of the evening games also come in a few minutes ago when it was William and Mary. Shout out to my chat. I took Hampton. They were all typing in William and Mary, and I went with Hampton, and William and Mary got the win, of course. So good job by the Morning Steam chat putting me to shame there. Bill and Mary. We're all typing in Bill and Mary, Mike.
Green and gold, man. I typed it in there in the chat. I went 1-1 because I lost that under 140 on the what was that first game? Coastal. The Coastal under. I think it just snuck over the total, but
yeah, it shouldn't. Yeah, it was such a blowout. That was bound to get away with Georgia Southern there. That was the one that I also took it on the chin. They ended up, scoring 48 points in the second half. So. But we're going to have some finals coming your way here in a little bit. Thrilling finish right now, you guys. For my Northeast boys up there, the brothers got Niagara losing here, but 54-53 with 5 minutes to go.
I think we got a guest backstage. I'm not sure if he's ready to come on or not. If he gives me the thumbs up, he's got the thumbs up. He's ready. Let's go. Bring him in. We'll cue the music. We got some music. Let's see what we got here. Here we go.
What up?
Jover!
What up?
What up, Jover?
How we doing? I'm doing all right. We're doing good. Worked a little late, but now we're here. How are you guys?
What up, Jover?
Trying to make some money.
Yeah.
We're at the right spot. Everyone's stacked up.
Second job time, trying to make that extra money.
Yes, sir. You got anything for us, Jover?
Yeah. San Francisco team total over 62.5. It starts at 8 or at the 8 o'clock hour, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
And the first period in the Kraken game. So I said it on pre-gaming.
I saw it.
The full game for the Capitals go under, right? But they're 5-5, so they're 50-50 last 10 games to the first period over. And of course, the Kraken are on a fucking hammer run right now. So I got the over in the first period in the Kraken game.
Excellent.
That's about it.
So far.
Not too much.
Hey, that's how my night's going too. I didn't have a lot of time to cap today's card, so I'm kind of rolling with these live bets tonight.
That's what's so nice about these. I get to listen to Ramon in the morning. He has to listen to me in the evening, and then we get to come put our heads together here with you guys to figure out where we're going to finally capitalize and make this money tonight. So these are always a fun time.
And we do have you and I some joint spots. I'll point it out when we get there. I think one or two may have gone off already, but if something is to come, let me see if I can round it up here. But we do have some Mikey Money consensus here somewhere. I might have to get back to you on it with all these games. But about to tip Dallas and OKC here. Get your bets in now. Current line. Mostly fives out there for OKC. I'm sorry, 11.5s out here for OKC right now, and the total 224. Halftime, Spenny. Portland 47, Orlando 39.
Yeah, Portland's playing well. I got the game on right now. Actually, they're playing pretty well.
That's all Mikey Money right there. Also with the Blazers here, I believe.
Fire Blazers, baby.
Yeah. They got Franz is back, so yeah, of course, the lineup's trying to get back together again. So yeah, I can see it. I would think that Orlando's gonna come back, and I can still see them winning this game. So I would probably maybe take that live money line.
Here's your information, and
Perfect.
Good thing you waited. Here you go for Miami. Hero Larson is in there at guard with Hero tonight, along with Robinson, Adebayo, and Ware. So Larson.
Oh my God, what are we doing here?
For the Bucks, Lillard, Jackson, Prince, Giannis, and Lopez.
All right, give me a sec here.
UMass Lowell.
I'm still taking Hawkeyes, but one sec.
Did you see? Oh,
That was intense, Ramon. I'm glad you put me on that one.
There we go.
There's 0.6 left, but they missed the wide open game winner.
The Red Wings scored a shorthander, and then the Habs scored on their right at the end of their power play.
Oh man!
Now it's 3-1 Red Wings.
wow.
What's up, Joe? Good luck tonight, my man.
Also, Carolina.
Good luck to you.
And Vegas scores just 20 seconds into the game here. Mark Stone, of course. Hell of a start for the captain here. He forced the turnover from, looks like Fowler, and he buries it. No chance, man. Stone with the goal early here on the road.
The team captain scores first in the first 30 seconds?
On our way to the over.
Goodness. What other spots did anybody foresee that?
I took the over 6 in the game, but
Utah just scored 2.
not that.
Is that the
Jeez.
game you're talking about?
The captain in a hockey
Is
game
that the Vegas game?
on fire.
Wow, we're got the goals aplenty here.
Kind of feels a little bit like that soccer stream, Ramon. We started out slow, but then when they started scoring, it was in bunches. That's kind of what we got going on here right now.
I keep thinking, I was like, are you guys kidding me? They're playing. I mean, I get it because it's kind of like when they do talk about the next games when they go to the World Cup and they play all the games at once on the last day because you don't want to have any gamesmanship with the teams. And I was like, man, we had trouble keeping up with 7 games. How are we going to do all the games? 18 of them?
That'll be a fun show for sure.
Yeah, it was Hayton there with the goal. See, just DeSimone, just his second assist there. I'm just reading the screen here right now. But Utah just 146 in, with that goal.
Wow.
10th of the year for Hayton.
I'll tell you, I was just conflicted because the Vegas coming home goes over, but then these guys in a rematch spot goes under. I'm just gonna root for Jeff and hope he gets his over. And I can't imagine St. Louis gets it done here for sure. I don't think easy to say now they're down 1-0, but I would have said that before game anyways. All right, I've got the same game parlay in the chat for you guys. I took the Bucks first half money line. I've got Gary Trent 8+ points. Hero over 23.5 points. Giannis 13 or more rebounds. Bam over 13.5 points and over 8.5 rebounds, and that'll be about 23-1. So I'm rocking 2 same game parlays to kick this night off, and a whole bunch of other action. I want to stay hot, boys. We've had a good week so far. Want to keep it going.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on Hawkes regardless if he's starting or not. I still think he's gonna play at least close to 30 or 30 plus.
No, you're. I mean, whereas Maine wins 86-85. Yeah, you're right, Spenny. Just because one starting there, hey, give Spoelstra credit. He's going to play it like that for a reason. So
Yeah. Sometimes people just start just to start, but they don't even play, a ton of minutes.
When you are missing your man and you got to go to the bench, you got to have the right guys in there, with each other. So, that's all understandable.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Hawkes 5+ rebounds plus 140 and the 7+ rebounds plus 475. And then we got the Bam 5+ assists plus 145 as well.
Arlington off to a 6-point lead here early.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. I did jump on, I talked about this on pregame, and I took that Wichita State spot.
Yeah, they're up by 7 here, Mike.
Yeah. 13, what were they, 13.5, I think was the total. And I don't know, was it Memphis? Talking just Memphis, not the team that they were. They're just not the team that they were. And Wichita State, why the hell not? Let's go Shockers. Let's shock them.
I have a Wichita State Shockers shirt from
when they went on that run.
I don't know. I found it in a thrift shop.
Oh, awesome! Does it say Shockers or does it say Wheat Shockers?
No, it's like the old logo, and it's like the Shocker.
That's cool. You could really find some good, good finds there at the thrift shops for sure. I mean, I had a couple of throwback jerseys there. I still kind of outgrew them, but you could find some really gold ones.
This looks like a student just come up with a design and pressed it on the tee and stuff.
And it's always cooler, right, to have the older stuff. You don't want to go in there with that $200 jersey. Everybody knows you just bought it and the team's 8-0, right? You want to look like you've been a fan.
Yeah. It's authentic.
Vintage. I like a little vintage action. How about this? There's a couple spots that I jumped in on some. It's hard. Try to give the best bets. Don't want to come out there and throw some of the sprinkles out there, but it's looking pretty good so far. I took some North Alabama. I took some North Florida. We talked about this. Ramon, you talked about this on the morning steam. Sam Houston is up 38-36 here, closing in on first half, 22 seconds left. That's the wrong team was favored there. Sam Houston's got a hell of a run going at home. I'm not sold on Middle 10, so that was a little spot to get involved with there, but
me neither.
There you go. There's your South. Now it shows back up. They took it down. South Dakota, North Dakota, 174.5. Let me ask you guys this. Go around the horn here if you guys don't mind. How do you believe the philosophy of the highest total on the board take the over, the lowest total on the board take the under? You guys ever subscribe to that theory, Ramon? Has that ever been something that's kind of crossed your head, or do you at least use that when you're looking at the cap?
Not really. I still think it's always going to be a 50-50 proposition before you get your handicapping done, if you know what I mean. There's no doubt when you have two teams that are if you look at the scoring averages here and then the over-under, it does feel like the total is more based on the fact that the teams do go over quite a bit this season rather than the actual points that are scored in some of the games. Now, you just throw in one low-scoring game and that's going to affect it. And while it only affects the over-under data by 1, right? So there is that to consider there. But no, I don't think for me that comes into it. But certainly once the line begins to move, I would think that if a high total starts to go up, I'm going to start looking to find reasons to go under and vice versa there when you get the quote-unquote value like Jeff was asking about when he was here.
Spenny, how about you? When you see high totals, do you start thinking overs or do you look at player props? I know you're a big player prop guy. Is that something that influences you?
Yeah, as soon as I see higher totals, it just immediately, screams to me, player prop games and you especially obviously it always depends on who's playing and everything like that as well. But if I see a high total, yeah, definitely there's, I'm looking towards higher player props, more double doubles, things like that. Like especially like the Atlanta Toronto game, I think the total was 240 something, 244 or whatever, right? And it's off to a pretty high scoring start already. Raptors almost got 50 points, or unless they already have 50 points pretty much right now. Atlanta will get theirs. They'll get their points back. So I think that'll be a good game, especially, and then the other game here too with the Sacramento and Denver game. I think that's going to be another really good prop game and decently high scoring game as well.
Yeah, I kind of like to. I say that a lot. Like when I was talking about the Scotty Barnes numbers tonight, he's getting the minutes. It's a high scoring game. I kind of like to see. Sometimes I'll pivot over to those props and try to take advantage. Keith, what about you? Do you look at all at the totals and see highs and lows on the board and start trying to figure out a way to attack those, or is it just something that kind of nice to know but not important?
No, I guess it's a little bit of both, Mike. I mean, I would say for me, I want to know why the total's so high. So I kind of, dig in and look at the numbers and say why. And then, from a betting standpoint, I kind of like those matchups to maybe bet live a little bit too. So, those could be something where a team maybe slow starting, or they score a lot of points and kind of meet in the middle. I think the live bet is kind of something that jumps out of me at those ones, because especially if it's like 235.5 for these Western Conference NBA teams, I might look more for like a live spot in those ones.
Final. Dunya, how about you? Do you factor totals in at all? Is that something that considers your prop when your bet when you start seeing monster numbers, or do you get scared and run the other way? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either.
Well, I haven't ever actually cross-referenced the highest and the lowest ever. It doesn't. I agree with Ramon. It doesn't necessarily have a work away into how I'm capping these games. I'm sure I've looked at it and been like, oh, that's the highest, and look at it and been like, that's the lowest. But I've never looked at both of them and had that type of look on it. I don't see anything wrong with firing with that, because those are always the sharpest. And Vegas, the books are looking at it. Whatever book's offering, the price is looking at it. They know that's their highest. They know that's their lowest total for the night, for the card, whatever you're looking at. I think everybody was right, but Keith too. Yeah, I agree. It draws your eye to maybe just staying off and looking for a live spot, and Spenny looking for player props. But for me, it's more, I still just go back to the personnel. I see basically the player props. Yeah, you look at a high number and you're thinking who's gonna, who's going ham tonight. You look at an under. I mean, you might be just. I never bet under player props. I will look at like blocks, steals, stuff like that. But
kind of the same way. I don't want to be rooting for unders and player props. I know there's probably got to be a lot of merit and market in betting those things, but like nobody wants to sit around.
I just don't look into it. But
I probably make so much more money if I bet unders, but I just
I can't figure out. I mean, Spenny the billionaire up there. Maybe the book should hire him to jack up these numbers a little bit. Maybe how can they be so bad about not putting high enough numbers if these, I don't want to say the square bettors. Spenny's a high level capper. I mean, he has to comb through everything, and you hear kind of the idiosyncrasies of his betting, right? It's just not all, give me the points every time or whatever. He's trying to find his spots, but it just seems like I would just fire under, but then Joe'd be all mad, and then
I won't be mad.
Joe's spot. Oh shit!
Joe, the prima donna down there, he needs to have a beard for the coming on the air here. I'm barely making it on the air. So I don't know. I guess I probably find myself on more under props, but when I go on those other shows, Mikey, I just don't play any unders on the screen because of what you said. Yeah. I mean, I'll throw in one or two just because I want to make it known that I think you actually should probably be playing 50% of each on a true handicap, but if not shading under a little bit, but nonetheless.
Yeah, and honestly, with NBA props, the way that they shave these fucking assists and rebounds with the stat man fucking stealing props or play, it kills me every time.
Well, look at those late games last night. They went up way over. Go ahead, Nunya. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, you're right. Well, I will admit I don't bet enough of the unders, and I agree. I should be putting actually more of my percentage of tickets, split it up into and look at it two different ways. But I do notice it. I see it as bait. So I guess that's not the right way to look at it. But I'm noticing it. But you got look into it, I guess, is what I need to do. You know, when I
There's
see
so many blowouts in the NBA too. It's like if you can find the spot where you think it's going to be a 20-30 point blowout, which you see basically every night. There's going to be probably 3 to 4 of them tonight. It happens every night. If you find them and you play those under props in those games for the team, anything's going to smash them. Like the starters are going to be out of the game by the end, before the fourth has even started.
Keith, I know you and your cronies in the chat keeping an eye on the Eclipse Awards here. We got Outstanding Apprentice Jockey goes to Asmussen here. We're just getting rolling with some of the awards here tonight. Also, Mike, we've got goals coming in. Carolina's all the way in front now, 4-2. Forget that 2-0 lead.
And Sanford takes the lead.
Red Wings 4-2 now against the Canadians, and the Rangers have extended the lead to 3-1. So might have goals tonight.
Go Bulldogs, baby.
Joe, I do want to ask you, though, as a guy that plays the overs, and I know you look for your spots and you use your trends, is there anything that would look at you and say, you know what, even though the trends are on the over, is this number too high, or is the line movement going to the under? Is there anything that would shake you off of an over that you're sitting there going, I like this spot? Is it too high? And you say, no, I want to go the other way.
Yeah. So, yeah, like that, I look at the numbers, right? If it's a big number like that, everything's got to be super good for me. Like my numbers and the trends and the head-to-head. But it kind of keeps me off, but it all depends. You gotta look at everything, right? But like hockey, 5.5, I'm like, ooh, that's 5.5. Ooh, let's go over. But then you got to look into it. Why is it a 5.5? Why is it 6.5? When these two teams don't score, but it's a 6.5, right? So. But yeah, I do get not scared off, but I'm like, Jesus. When I typed that number in 170, I was like, that's a big number. But
yep.
Part of me was thinking this as I was looking at it with the South Dakota North Dakota State game or South Dakota North Dakota game. The damn total was high. It's like, whoa, man, they're picking a number like that, and here we go. We got 33-27. They got 60 points. 7:45 left in the first half. The total's at 189.5 now on the live number. I mean, it's 14 points plus over the high number that it opened up with here. It's like, man, to me, when I see a big number like that, I kind of think, well, geez, they're expecting points. Is there going to be the anomaly? And I do like to find live betting opportunities. When it gets past a certain threshold, you go one way or the other. But, man, look at this game. Jesus.
Yeah, but then, people that bet college basketball, we know which teams are lower scoring, which teams has slow pace. So then it's like, a slow pace team all of a sudden is up to a 150. Well, why is that total? That's what kind of throws me off a little bit. So I kind of stay away, like at North Texas. If a North Texas game is 150, 145, why is it that high?
I think the South Dakota North Dakota game, Mike, is like you watching my show in the morning at 1 3/4 speed.
That Sacramento Denver game's up in about I think 10 minutes as well, right? Or 13 minutes, so at 8:40, right?
Yeah, I think looks like we got Sacramento Denver at 9 p.m. coming up.
Oh, it's 9 p.m. Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. It looks like Atlanta's starting to turn the corner a little bit versus Toronto, but a little bit of low scoring for the Hawks. I'm a little concerned about the team total over, but like Nunya was saying, maybe second half look for the Hawks.
Carolina, another goal, 5-2. Vegas 2-1 against St. Louis already halfway through the first period. I thought Utah scored, but they might have taken it. Maybe I saw that wrong.
Yeah, goalie interference.
Okay,
I think the goalie was back like another foot because his skate went up right by his head.
Too many games, Joe. I can't keep track.
Yeah. Orlando's coming back a little bit. It's 49-44.
Ooh. Hey Ramon, it was no surprise that Torpedo Anna won 3-year-old Philly of the Year. So I know the bigger awards are coming, but no surprise there at all. I saw Kenny McPeak. I saw him at the Parks Derby, last year. So it was really cool. I was like standing right next to him when his horse won.
I'm not gonna lie, boys. I was slacking. We completely missed our spot on the Hawks go down live. It was plus 213 when I opened my book, and I was about to play it. It dropped to plus 164 within a second, and it went back up to plus 165 on a 3-way line, 2-way plus 140.
Still a good number.
Yeah, it is. I think they're gonna win the game. So, I fucked up and missed it. Plus 213 is what I saw.
Man, the ref just got smoked.
Oh no!
In that Utah game, right in the leg, but
Yep, it's dropping plus 135. If you like the Hawks, just go ahead and jump on it. They ain't gonna go down too big again. They might go down by 5 or 6 or 7 again.
Tell you what, I'm gonna take the under 6.5 here. Drop $100 on the under 6.5 in the Rangers Flyers game. It's plus 114. I see 3-1, but the kind of scoring has slowed down. They fired off there. Rangers went on that little run. I think it's still going to be a lower scoring game. Still good with the lower scoring game. Plus 114.
Florida Gulf Coast did their job in the A-Sun. Go ahead. They win tonight. Just want to mention Florida Gulf Coast wins tonight to improve to 6-1 in the A-Sun. There's a 4-way tie for first place coming into the night. They were playing Bellarmine, I believe, and got the win tonight, 77-61. Go ahead, Mike.
Just because this is fun for me, man. I get to, like I said, we get to talk throughout the day about the games, and we get to kind of compare notes and see what happens and how we're going to cash.
Ramon, shit, that was like the 1 second or 30 seconds I was able to tune in for the morning steam and give a little shout out. I heard you talking.
I still want to get the. I still want to be the winner with the parlay pull. I had a winner, but Ramon stuck me back in the pool. I saw that, Ramon. I saw what you did.
I was so close a couple of times with the giveaway too. It was like my name, and then it clicked to the next person in the morning steam giveaway. So I love the format that you have, Ramon, with that. It's like you actually see all the names. It's like, oh, nice. Congrats to them.
That's fun for any of you guys that don't get a chance to catch Ramon in the morning. Just drop in the chat there. Say hi, throw a thumbs up, and you'll be entered. And what Ramon does is he takes the consensus throughout the show, the Team Steam consensus there, the chat all-stars, and they put a parlay together. And for every view, Ramon puts a buck on it and or a penny on it. And nonetheless, he puts the parlay together, and you have a chance to win that money from the parlay. That's fun. That's exciting. Make sure you guys
no. Everybody that's listening to this right now, hit the like button. And also, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. So do the math, whatever. 8 a.m. Central Time. I don't care if you're at work, whatever. You got your headphones in anyways. Tune in.
Drop in there, say hi, hit the thumbs up, and then get yourself entered to the chance for the drawing. And then what the hell? This Team Steam consensus, those chat all-stars, putting 4 or 5 leggers together.
You'll hear something you like if you tune into the morning steam.
Yeah, we got Cash Kane on the hook tonight with a 5-teamer, including some plays. I'll keep you posted if they win or lose, but I know 2 of them are the Bulls and the under by Team Steam consensus today. So, Spenny, I think Jalen Johnson, I'm trying to look here. Did he get injured? I'm trying to. Man,
he had 2 early fouls, 2 fouls early, so I think that kind of affected it.
Okay,
So
I saw him under the basket, kind of wincing there a little bit.
I'm not sure if he got hurt or not, so I didn't see.
Look at this. Our guy Jim Hain says,
I'll check the lineup and see if he's out.
number 1 morning show on the tube. That's the morning steam. You guys know. You already know. Oh, it's fun. Steam.
That's some exciting finishes here with that Marist Niagara game ended up going to overtime, 61 all here with 2:20 to go in OT, and Albany leading Maryland Baltimore County 79-75. 30 seconds left in the game. It was tied.
Wow. I didn't expect that. I stayed off that because I had a weird feeling all about Albany. I don't like on Albany. I don't like it. Off that one.
Wow.
Mel's giving us a little Minnesota Wild spot here.
Oh, thank you.
On the line. Appreciate you, Mel.
Stanford Bulldogs up by 4 now.
Let's get some money.
See, that Vegas game started out hot.
Yeah.
3 goals.
What's up?
Holy crap.
Maybe we should have took that Sanford live money line.
You know, did you guys see the first basket of this Miami Bucks game was a 3-pointer by Hero? So good start for my parlay. And I know Mike's got him in a parlay too with the points.
Let's go, Keith.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yeah, you got to like to get that out of the way early too. I mean, I need a 4-3, so I'll take a 3 in the first 30 seconds. Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Pele Larson starts for Miami, plays 1 minute and gets 3 fouls. He's already off the court. What the hell? What are we doing here, Eric?
I'm actually expecting a special friend in the chat. I told him to tune in.
Well, shout out to our guy, Robert McCormick, gifting a sports membership.
That is comical, Spenny.
It's ridiculous. 1 minute, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 fouls. How does that even happen? Like, what?
That dude, he's on one. He's on something.
Also, Spenny, I'm seeing, we talked about late action here. I'm just seeing Peyton has been downgraded to questionable with that, something's going around, and he was probable for the game, but now I'm showing him the status has changed to questionable tonight for the Warriors.
Wow.
Oh, no, for the Warriors. Okay.
Keith, I knew you weren't going to make me do a shot alone.
No, I had the bottle right here, so thank you, Robert McCormick.
Not Peyton Pritchard. I know what you were thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Gary Payton. Okay.
5-3, Van Riemsdyk has a goal here for Columbus. What a night.
Wow.
5-3 here. My under's dead, I think.
Wow.
Final. I'll tell you, one of the fun spots there the other night, I was watching a game with Jeff. I think a bunch of us were watching it. And we had the over, and the fucking goalie gets the end of that goal. Jeff, what game was that?
Pittsburgh Friday.
That's right. That was a fun one. The goalie gets the goal, and it goes over the total because the goalie got the goal. It was awesome. See every day. It was fun.
That's so funny. And then I asked, can you actually bet that? And I wasn't as familiar, and you can bet that the goalie get the goal.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't happen very often, but Ramon 5-4 I'm showing in that Blue Jackets game.
Wow.
Stanford Bulldogs, baby. I tried to tell you.
Let's go.
God,
Man,
this wild.
I buy that university all the time. There's some dogs down there. That's
I'll tell you, when I see a hockey game, we were talking about this with the highest totals and lowest totals. When I see a hockey game and there's a team minus 350, I either I automatically tune out or I start thinking about how to play it the other way. Maybe the minus 2.5 made sense for the Carolina. But man, here we go. Minus 2.5 is plus 110 for this Carolina Hurricanes team. Whew.
Yeah, Johnson must have got hurt because he's not back on the floor, so that's probably screwed, which is fun because everybody else is on pace, which is annoying.
Oh, okay.
I'll take your word on that, what you said, Mike.
I see Textiles says Blazers cooking the France fade. My thought with that game simply was Orlando's managing minutes and Portland's managing score. That was the thought process. And so we'll see what happens as 7 minutes left in the third quarter. But that just felt like a team's out there saying this guy's only going to play 24 minutes. That was Wagner. What are we looking
I
at?
just sent a text to my good friend Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum to congratulate him and my favorite Stables Godolphin owners of the year here this year. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were boys with Ramon. And sort of like a down year for Godolphin a little bit, especially the last 2 years.
No doubt.
He really rebounded this year.
Also, Soul of an Angel with the remember that score at 20-1 at Del Mar. gets home for the top female sprinter, Soul of an Angel. More awards here.
Cool. I'm so glad you're into it, Ramon. That's awesome. I have it on the screen right over here.
I was listening to it before I came on, and there was some microphone problem. I was like, I'll just watch it and watch when they show it on the screen there a little bit. Play was suspended today. Jeff's not here, is he? There, yeah, he's play was suspended there in golf today because of the winds down there in San Diego. You saw the fires kind of got down to San Diego there too. I've seen it happen myself. So, but it just was too windy to play golf there. They couldn't finish the round today.
I saw the top of the leaderboard there. Everyone was over par too. It was +2, +3s. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I did hear it got,
And if it's going to be windy, what you want to do, no doubt, you want to try to, obviously the leaderboard's going to, and we'll see when the odds come out, but those are the shots you want to just kind of mix it up and try to find some dogs because you're looking at a lot of variance for sure.
I was talking about that a week or two ago. When you start seeing a lot of these extreme conditions, you start maybe grabbing a guy 3 or 4, third or fourth place, and get some good plus money options.
My lone spot in golf this week, Ramon, I heard you say you only had 3. I only had 1. It was Keegan Bradley. I had him top 20, and I couldn't even get him in first round because it started on Wednesday, and the books, I guess, hadn't caught up. So I got him at +120. He's at -105 now to finish top 20. So we'll see if
Atlanta special's done because Jalen Johnson's out for the game.
62 to 50.
Sorry to ruin it for you.
It's all good. Everybody's out. Everybody's on pace too. Like Okongu's 10-5, Scotty's 7-4-3, Pardo's 10-4. I think Trey's got 5 assists. Like everybody's on fucking pace too. It's so annoying.
Hell yeah, Spenny.
Whatever. As long as Scotty gets double, maybe if he gets a triple-double, we're still decent with that game. So
I'm feeling really good right now. I'm glad you are too, Spenny, because Sanford, I got them +7.5. They might win by 7.5. So let's fucking get it.
And SGA got 5 assists in the first quarter. So That's a good start for him. Bam has 2 assists already, so it's a good start for him as well.
UT Arlington, boys, 40-24. UT Arlington, Ramon, the late steam.
Yeah, we like to give it out, when it comes in the morning, certainly. And, popular talking head, he kind of, told me, he said, it was in the chat, I think, actually, without the context, you really don't know. But I don't know. I think that segment of the show, maybe it gets a little long, but I just feel it's, after all, it's called The Morning Steam, and I've kind of based the show on that. But it's not like we're making the stuff up. We're giving you the moves, and if you're watching the lines, again, I'm paying some good money for service. So
we lay it out. Ramon lays it out and gives it to you every freaking morning, guys. All you got to do is tune in. Listen, you ain't got to watch. Me and Ramon are some rough-looking dudes. I mean, look at this porn stash. We ain't here for the looks. We're here for the money.
I love it.
Some people find me extremely attractive, don't you?
Come on, he's not made just for radio. Come on, there you go. That's funny.
We got to stay humble, boys. We got to stay humble.
Well, I'll just share real quick is that, it's been a great start for Tyler Hero. He's already got 2 3-pointers. You see this Miami Heat score 15-3. I don't know what the Bucks are doing, but yeah, a lot of game left. But if you back the Heat, you got to love this start.
You think I wear these vintage jerseys to cover these $15,000 teeth?
There you go. Looks good. See, we got Giannis at the line here. I'm just looking at his stats. What a beast. Averaging 31.5 points. So I always thought, I'm a Knicks fan, so I always thought this is the coveted guy that hopefully the Knicks can get in like 2 years. Flip Anthony Towns and picks, right, Ramon?
There it is. Utah goal on the power play.
All right.
Hey, the teeth were paid for by my mama, by the way. Just saying, if she's listening.
I'm on Utah with you guys today.
This is just this is a sloppy game by both, especially the Wild. The Wild are just playing They're playing super loose, throwing their sticks, their body. I mean, it's just fucking loose hockey.
Not really. Is it much defense right now? It doesn't sound like it.
I mean, they're just throwing it at the net, basically. Both teams are, but a lot of turnovers, a lot of just shit.
Right.
That's how I see it. I don't know if anybody else is watching it, but that's how I feel about it. It's just very bad hockey.
Ramon, when's my girl playing tennis again?
Friday night, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, late tomorrow night. You're gonna have to. I don't know how you're gonna work it out with the. She's about a $4 favorite here. Down to 300. She opened maybe a little higher, so looks like the move is on Keys here a little bit. Obviously, Keys is the feel-good story right now in this whole situation, making her first finals appearance in 7 years since that run she had to New York. She never won a Grand Slam here. So, Sabalenka certainly pretty big favorite here. Minus 300, I'd say, is the general line right now in that match against Keys.
Might have to put her in a parlay somewhere.
Yeah, I was saying, Mike, I know you just stepped away for a second, but Hero's already got 2 3-pointers, so hopefully these points.
Good shit, Keith. What, you need 4?
Yeah, I need 4, and then Giannis, I know that it's been a slow start for the Bucks, but I just need a double-double for him. That's a minus 500, and I parlayed it with a minus 130, got plus money.
Isn't that crazy? They're putting him at minus 130 for 4?
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
Definitely jet lags for the Bucks. The 10 points halfway through the first quarter.
Okay, this white boy got mentioned in one song by a white rapper, and all of a sudden he actually can shoot 4. And
Hero's a baller, bro. Don't you talk about Hero like that?
No, I'm talking about when you know what I'm talking about. He wasn't shit before that.
He was still balling out before then. He just never had the opportunity to get what he wanted at that point. Now they're letting him go a little more than
now he's on them damn roids and shit. You already know. He was scrawny as hell. He was always a shooter, but he never got the, he is a facilitator, like you said.
Yeah, he still can, but yeah, he likes to shoot him up now for sure.
Yeah, he was never the fucking ball hog, fucking point scoring every single time. Steph Curry.
Oh, nasty Nate.
Oh, is Nate in here?
He's just shit talking Keith a little bit.
Oh yeah, let's take a look.
It's Giannis.
You have to say it. Wait.
Oh, all right, a little Giannis.
Nate's got to be talking for you to say it with him.
There you go.
You heard me?
I know the Greek freak. Maybe I'll just call him that, the Greek freak.
I know Netsnake gives me a hard time about all the UFC fighters. I said, man, if they got 6 vowels in their name, I'm not going to be able to say
Nate's favorite UFC fighter is fucking Tito Ortiz.
Marist beat Niagara in overtime 67-65, but it's Niagara that got the money there. Marist was a 3 or 4 point favorite, I guess, when it went off on the road. Total does go over there at a losing bet.
Really?
Because the over came in with overtime. You know
overtime.
That's what Joe tells me. He goes, there's overtime, right? Also, Baltimore County and Albany are heading to a second overtime in their game tonight. 79 all here, I think, going into the second OT. And, I guess if one team just scores one basket in the next 5 minutes, I'll have another under winner. Otherwise, another one going to die for me. So I'm getting them right. Hey, shout out to 200 right now. Live views, man. Really appreciate everyone. Wow.
Nice.
Sweet.
Great.
Yeah, when I stepped away, I wasn't sure if you guys talked about it, but I pulled it up on screen there. Jesse Gomez is asking if anyone's talked to the Nuggets game.
We did, but I think it's time. We got time to go over it again, right?
Yeah, we haven't. I don't think we've really touched on it yet, but we still got the game's at 9:10. They usually tip off a little bit 10 minutes after 9. But yeah, I got some plays in that one for sure.
Hey, why don't you roll with it? What are your thoughts?
Another game that I mentioned earlier I think should be a high scoring game, should be lots of back and forth. These two offenses are, got a lot of playmakers, a lot of opportunities to get some points here. So I definitely see, definitely could see an over in this game. But for myself, obviously the prop market, I got to roll with the two guys that's just been rolling for Denver, and you got to keep rolling with Russ and Joker. So Joker triple double plus 110. Russ double plus 500. I got it at. They're both just all over it. They've been killing it. Joker's been rolling out the triple doubles like no tomorrow. Basically averages it, and Russ, since he's been in the starting lineup, has been killing the double doubles. Tons of production as well with Russ. So I did them separate, and I also parlayed them together because they've been hitting in the same games together as well. So together it's 11-1 if you parlay them. On the other side, I'm taking Fox double at plus 750. Again, it's between Monk, Sabonis, and Fox, between the guys that get the double doubles or triple double. If Sabonis hasn't been getting the triple double as much, Fox and Monk have been doing most of the facilitating. So I like Fox tonight, but I still do like Monk's assists. I like the Monk 7+ assists at plus 140 as well.
Good shit, Ron Lofton. And I'm on. I was waiting on you to say Fox.
Yeah,
indomitable bomber in.
Yeah, I think he's had like 2 or 3 triple doubles in the last 6 games against Denver too. So a lot of production against Denver. Should be highly involved. I think again, like I said, him and Monk and Sabonis, so the 3-headed monster for Sacramento will be doing a lot of the work tonight.
Bro, y'all are smart as fuck for real. Y'all are sharp as a tack. Every single one of y'all on panel, and an absolutely elite, insane. I wish I had a bankroll. I wish my bankroll. I wish all y'all. If all y'all's bankroll was motherfucking size, I think we'd be able to buy a fucking island in 2 months.
Hopefully, we can get there.
Let's get it.
All right, I'm going to take a little. I'm going back same game parlay, boys. I'm not scared. We're going to hit some of these tonight. I feel good about it. Let me get this Braun fucker in here. Get Braun. This fucking Braun guy has been standing on his dick right now. I mean, it's been ridiculous to watch what he's been doing. Here we go. This is a little same game parlay. It's a little simple plus 292 for this Denver game. I got Braun over 11.5 points. I got Joker triple double, and I'm going to take the Sabonis triple double, double double. Sabonis double. That's plus 292. I'm not going to get too cute with it. Frankly, I don't care who wins or loses this game. Well, let me see. Maybe I do care who wins or loses this game. Let me get back to you on that. I'm looking at this 292.
Oh, you always have to care, or you always have to have a side. You don't have to play a side if you have the total, but you always got to think about your side.
Yeah, I gotta go back to my my trends here and see if I can find something that stands out to me. Let me see what we got. No, that's not going to do it.
Is Perky in the chat?
Perky's in the chat. We got Perky rocking with us here.
Hell yeah.
Hang on, he put a play out there. Here you go.
Final.
Hello.
That.
Would you see Robert Saleh is going to be the D coordinator for the 49ers expected?
Oh, so wasn't he? He was originally with the Niners, right? Wow.
Bro, for the 49ers are done. Cardinals. Cardinals next year. I'm calling it. I'm fucking calling it. The Cardinals are going to wreck shit next year.
Okay.
The Eagles are going to repeat championship next year.
Not if they play the
Lions. If the Bills have anything to say about it.
Oh, but the Cardinals are going to win 12 games. I'll put 12.
Chiefs, baby.
Plus money.
All right, I got the Joker triple-double, the Braun over 11.5 points, Sabonis double-double. I'll take the Kings plus 7.5. That's a little plus 700. That's a 7-1 spot there. That's what I got. Let me type it out. We put it in the chat for everybody.
AOD, Wichita State or Memphis? Isn't that game about to be over? Or already over?
I jumped on
54-51 Memphis with 2 minutes to go. Go ahead, Jeff.
I jumped on the Calgary Flames coming up against the Sabres here at 9 o'clock. Minus 135 for a team at home that's generally dominant at home. Not a bad price, especially against a team that's struggling like the Sabres. So I jumped on the Flames at minus 130 or 135, something like that.
I'm just going to mention this. I like to make note of when I cap a game and I get scared off a side, but I have the initial read on it. So my initial read was Memphis team total over. I got scared off because of Wichita State's defense and still knew Memphis would win the game, but my doubt just led me off of it completely. But come to find out, I mean, look what we got. 51-54, like Ramon said, with a minute 54 left.
Final.
The books won some money on that one.
North Alabama over Lipscomb tonight. I had a winner on the show from this morning.
Go, Ramon.
Alabama. And
let's go.
Get it done against Lipscomb.
Love them. Love them.
I'll tell you what. The benefit of being over on this stream, boys, we got some fucking
the lights.
Yeah.
I will say up there in North Alabama, it is a beautiful area. There are some blessed folks.
I saw the white sand beaches of Alabama covered in snow.
Yeah.
Shorelines.
Got dusted, and we got like 2 inches. It was amazing. It was just enough to go out and sled down hills and do snowball fights, and that was cool.
AOD, that's right. Fuck my neighbors.
Jeff's neighbors got upset.
You call the cops on me, you're dead in my book.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Bucks have gone on a run here. It's 25-21 now.
All right.
Final.
Oh, we got finals.
Wait, I think I can perfectly do it. Final.
That's gonna get
Final.
I don't know if you guys want the
that's Penny. That was actually
it was women's game. We might have to draw the line somewhere here. If it's a big game, we'll let you know.
That was fucking funny. Hold up, boy, Spinny, do it one more time.
That makes me laugh. I don't know if I can do it. It's like,
Stetson just hit a half-court shot to win over EKU.
Wow.
Lost?
We can't show it. If you look over my
Holy
face
shit.
a little bit,
Same
in the
shit.
reflection, this young man has buried the shot from half court. And
wow.
wins here just now. I was about to say with the ball in the air, I was just going to say, EKU wins, but he buries it from there. Going to the review. Let me see. This is
okay. I'm going to start making
clearly a bomb three-pointer there. You see kind of the celebrate. We're not supposed to show it, but you can see the team celebrating here on the reflection there. With it's good. I mean, it's good. The replay is going to show it's good. So Stetson wins in a yep.
Them headers, boy. That man, I can't tell you. I'm gonna start making 3 bets. My first reads that we our consensus with, chat consensus. But the first one that I read that coincides with your look, Ramon, I'm going with it.
Stetson was a 12-point underdog in that game.
Yeah, caught my eye for sure. That's one of those ones I just got scared off of. I was just like, come on, man. There's better games. Blah blah blah. That's what you tell yourself. But Lo and
That's not
behold,
uncommon. That was uncommon.
you got to read the steam. I mean, you see that movement. That seriously is a huge indicator of where the money's going. So, I mean, you want to talk about like closing line? People talk about like CLV and all and everything. All that stuff is important. Have it on paper or in your mind, but you got to look at when it opens and where the movement is, where the steam's coming right away. I'm gonna start putting the 3 top tickets down and throwing it at the back of my mind because I always regret it at the end of the day. I'm like, oh, we talked about that. I didn't play. Happened.
Right.
Well, I'm
Well,
glad
I'll just say real quick. I know that this Kings Nuggets game's about to pop off in 10 minutes. I found a really cool stat with this one. Now I don't have an official play on it, but it's the Nuggets scored 135 points or more in the last game. Those teams do well straight up, but they actually only 45% they cover the spread. Following for some reason putting up 135 points or more. So that's actually the spot with Denver. Now we actually saw this line originally at 8.5. Now it's 7.5. I would actually lean almost Kings. I don't have an official play on it, but that's kind of a cool trend right there.
I'm with you, Keith. I'm going with the Kings on this one here. I got the plus 7.5. Let me see what the number looks like now.
I might ride with you, Mike. Why not? You convinced me right there. What do you got? Minus 112 or something?
You convinced me. That's what happened there.
Look,
yeah, plus 7.5, minus 112. I'll take that.
All right, I'm gonna take it right now with you.
You're already in my same game parlay. I'm gonna get in there.
Sorry, boys. I was reading the chat. What are you on?
Sacramento Kings plus 7.5.
I'm riding with you. Get it.
I like it.
Reasonable.
I like it. Let's go. Let's roll, baby.
They're not giving it to me.
Might have been because I just hit it. All right.
I love that.
It's heavy, probably, right?
Yeah,
Mike?
weird. I mean, it's strange that the percentage would be straight up that these teams demolish them the next time, but the spread is only 46.5. I'm sorry. They only get it 46%.
Repeat the live bet, please.
It's actually they start in 10 minutes right now. It's going to be Sacramento Kings.
Live. I thought I was looking for a live bet.
No, they start at 9:10. So we got 9 minutes from now. It's going to be Kings to cover the spread plus 7.5 minus 112. I got it on DraftKings.
Man, the Sanford game got me all itchy right now.
got a late move coming in here. You might have heard the steam there in the background. Idaho State and Sacramento State taking some steam here to the under. Here we're still an hour from tip-off, so it's not late, but it's all the way down to 128 at Circa, and you might find 129 at some of the other books right now. Definitely seen some unders so far this year, I believe, with Idaho State. I maybe look it up here, but I know we've seen a few unders from those two teams this year. Steam under with Idaho State there in their matchup with Sac State.
Sac State Hornets.
I like Idaho State in that game.
Yeah, Sacramento State's 3-12 to the under.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that.
Idaho's 7-6 to the over. See, that's a total that's low that should probably stay low.
What does it mean to you when you say 7-6 to the over? Are you saying coin toss? Or
that's how it reads. 3-12 to the under, right? You know, I always say the over number first because that's how it's read in most places.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't.
Like a 4-13 to the over means it's more likely under, right? 13-4 to the under.
Yeah. I mean, you could say it either way, but
No, I mean, it doesn't matter how. That doesn't matter the order of the verse.
Hell yeah. So we got this end of the first quarter. We got Miami. So the Bucks actually closed the gap here. It's only 30-27. Miami Heat over Milwaukee Bucks. So maybe that jet lag is starting to get a little bit better now for the Bucks.
We got 198 in that South Dakota game live total.
Need one more assist from SGA for the 7+. He's always at 6 right now.
Damn, Spenny, you're gonna be killing it, dog. I'm pulling for you. I'm rooting for you, man.
Well, hopefully Scotty at least gets a double-double. He's still on pace.
Real. Spenny got action tonight. I mean, I got a couple games going that I'm heated about, but Spenny's got some real money going tonight, boy.
Where are the goals, Joe? It's all dried up here. Only that Utah goal. Nothing else is happening.
Yeah, well, there's still an intermission, but now the Red Wings came out. I mean, it's just, I guess it's the 4 early games are going right now. Everything else is, the other 2 are intermission.
Well, let's see if we get this under 6.5 in this Flyers game. That was plus money. Let's get it, boys.
Ramon, are you watching the Sanford game or no?
I am.
Did you see
the out right now?
The coach was talking.
71-69 Sanford with 21.4 seconds to go here. My tweet deck has gone down. That pisses me off because now I can't get any info. I got to pass along though the score of the night, guys. Hold on to your Joe. Hold on to your seat. Final score: Merrimack 48, St. Peter's 37. It's a final.
No. That's fucking insane. Where is Dave at?
Those teams, St. Peter's is an under.
Dollars on that.
Merrimack's an under 2.
Well, if you were on the show today, the steam came in on the under for sure. That one.
How do we miss a St. Peter's under? I'm fucking tripping. Jesus, Dave.
Yeah, 124 or something, 125. Jesus Christ.
Plaid warehouse off that one under.
St. Peter's scored 10 points in the second half.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
10 points in the second half?
I skip over.
Oh, my God.
Skip right over them.
I'm looking at a replay now that was that the referee that took it? Was it what was that? What were you saying earlier? I'm going to look at this here.
All right, Vegas Blues are back in action.
I was just so pumped right there that Straight No Chaser just won the Sprinter Award there, and I saw my friend, you know him, Ramon, Nick Hines, on he's part of the ownership here for Dan Blacker. So I thought it was really cool moment right there at the Eclipse Award. And now it's going to be Horse Player of the Year. Maybe I'll be up on the stage next year.
What happened in that Ranger Philly game, Mike? Anthony Richard took a skate blade to the face. Got a pretty serious slash. Yeah. Also, Immersive got the 2-year-old Philly award, Keith.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I think well deserving for that. I know that that horse is just so fast and just they couldn't even run him down. Yep.
Brick.
Got the official word. I think we knew, but Curry is in tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we haven't gotten their official yet, but because it's overtime, the over 146.5 in Fairfield. Easy casher here. We got 163 points on a 140. This line dropped at pregame, and this line dropped to 144.5, and we still got it. Let's go.
I was with you in that one today, Mike. Good call there.
Pardon
me. Kyrie with a deep shot.
Video.
Big dick player.
Swinging past your knees.
Big dick, baby.
Yep.
So OKC and Dallas game was good. 62-57 minute left in the first half. So good game so far, back and forth.
That's a big start.
Vermont with a win here over NJINT, 68-64. 15 point
good. Shoot the ball.
So the Highlanders covered that one. Also, Bryant over. These are for Nunya because he loves these. He loves Thursday. He loves mid-major Thursday. Bryant over New Hampshire, 95-76 here. Bryant,
They covered.
team on the show. Oh, yeah, they got the money laying those big points on the road in a big time over here. That should have been another one. You should have been on the over for sure, Nunya. Come on.
I got to put more time in, dog. I know. I see those spots every fucking morning.
100 points in the second half in that one.
God.
North Florida over Queens tonight.
Final.
There's that Memphis final. So Memphis does come back. Get done there. 61-53. You guys called it. I had that on my winnable service there with an under tonight. So
yeah, everybody that's listening, buy Ramon's winnable picks.
oh, come on. That's not wrong. This is the wrong place and time for that. We got all free picks here, Nunya. Come on.
All free.
But I did say, Mike, I don't know if you're, if people start unsubscribing, we're going to drop the show.
I did hear that. I don't like hearing that.
And they always say, hey, if you're so good, why do they have to buy the picks? Well, someone's got to pay for my degeneracy picks, I guess. The ones I don't give out, right?
At least you're honest.
Oh, man.
Baltimore County did win that game, by the way, over Albany in overtime, 92-87. Baltimore County with the win there. Another game where I've lost 3 games tonight on those degenerate picks. There were nothing that was sent out, Jeff, but 3 bets I've lost tonight on my small unit, just playing my bets like I do. Game went under in regulation, but I lost it in overtime on 3 unders.
Oh, jeez.
Good
Yeah, just remember to hit the like button. We are 4 likes away, actually, till 50. So we'll do a shot at 50. 46 likes. So hit the thumbs up. It's free below. And yeah, like Ramon was just saying, you guys are getting all these free plays, and you guys are putting plays in the chat too that I see. So good luck.
Yeah, I couldn't afford any breading for my chicken because of these.
Couldn't even afford fucking sauce, Ramon.
We gotta go with the sriracha sauce.
It's a bullseye for like 99 cents. Come on.
Sriracha's the winner.
I'm a Sweet Baby Ray's guy.
Hey,
Hey.
smoky, tangy, or just regular?
Hickory brown sugar.
One time and one time only. Get the original Sweet Baby Ray's, the 24-ounce bottle, whatever the big one is.
Final.
Okay. Put it in a crock pot on low. Fill up that bottle. Like rip the plastic cap off. Put the hottest tap water that you have, because you want whatever your local government is putting in your tap water. You want this to be a part of the concoction. So shake it up. You want to also use your hand to cover the cap. That way you get a little bit of your hand sweat in there. It makes it more you. Shake it up. Pour that bitch in the crock pot. That way and mix it up with a spoon. That way it gets all it looks like water and barbecue sauce. I'm telling you, let it warm up. Put a full jar of Bama brand grape jelly. A full jar in it.
Oof.
Then your favorite meatballs. Whatever meatballs you create yourself, you buy them from the store, you do whatever. You know how people do finger foods with the little toothpicks? You want to have a nice little mason jar with some toothpicks, or maybe if you're really fucking fruity, then you have actual dispenser. Put a little dispenser with some napkins right next to the crock pot. Then you have a little plate with a spoon. Put it there so that you don't feel like you're being messy. Your guests don't feel like they're being messy. And they look at it, they look at the setup, and they're like, I want everything set up. Delectable. They open the crock pot. First 10 people that see that crock pot eat out of it, they're going to kill it.
I think I heard Nunya say in that instruction, let it ferment, which actually sounds very intriguing. But also, I think Nunya's missing. I think you're wasting your time here with us, Nunya. You could be doing like TikTok recipes and probably making a fortune.
No, this is for you. This is for nobody else.
There are 234 lives right now, Mike. Wow. I think
Inside.
they're all here for Nunya. Told you.
You get a little coaching recipe in the process
Doing
here.
the show out here.
Am I
I'm gonna have to try it.
yours?
We're gonna have a segment on Sports Money, the Nunya cooking channel.
A little Nunya cook-off. Yeah, exactly.
I try it. If you write it down, and do exactly what I just said, and then let it cook as long as you want. Use whatever meatballs you want. It's like you'll never do little smokies again in your life. You'll never do the little Hillshire Farms, little smokies, all that shit.
Little smokies, they're great though. Wrapped in bacon, tossed in a crock pot with some barbecue and some brown sugar. Come on.
You'll never even buy
now you're talking.
Sweet Baby Ray's and grape jelly. Bam.
So what is it? It's sort of like the grape jelly with the meatballs. I mean, I've seen that. I've gone to, the cocktail hours at the weddings. They always have something like that. Yeah, Swedish meatballs, right? Sort of.
You can do Italian sausage.
London and I, if this doesn't work out, we're going into the wedding catering business.
You can eat literal Rocky Mountain oysters in it, and it's amazing.
Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah.
I'm doing smoked queso this weekend. I can go right on the Traeger and go for a couple hours.
That smoked cheese shit. Damn.
Now it's not negative 30 degrees. Fire up the smoker again.
Y'all are some tough dudes up there in that fucking ice.
Samford held on, Nunya.
Final.
Yeah.
73 to 69. And they cover that short number there.
Yeah, I got that plus 7.5. I thought they might win by 7.5, but that didn't happen. I didn't bet again. I didn't double down on the money line. I kind of regret that, but.
Well, you remember what I went with on the morning steam was the under in that one, and the 142 clearly under the 154. In fact, it moved 3 points. All I saw were, you don't see many handicappers making plays, but I saw a lot of overs out there, but I was on the under.
Did I say over in the chat?
I don't know.
I don't think I even
I
saw.
just saw a lot of paid public cappers that I saw were on the over in that game, and they wrong.
Which game?
Samford and Chattanooga.
Oh.
I didn't even look at it until actually right before the show, and that was one of my main. That was like I was like, holy shit, minus 136 money line, and I thought that was a gift.
I think that was one of Nunya's top plays there, Samford.
Way better. I thought minus 136 pre-game, pre-flop money line. I was like, holy shit. I was trying to play it, and then it turned 6 o'clock. I was like, well, sit back and watch. And then I ended up not making a move until that plus 7.5 showed its face. I think that was the highest that it got. So I think I made actually possibly the best live bet that you could have made in that game besides taking the money line in that instance. So
now, Wilmington just wrapped up that game against Charleston. What were you saying about Wilmington, Nunya? They won 85-83.
Oh, damn it. No, I had under. That was actually the Nunya business POD and like that I was giving out. My first play was that under 155.5. That they cleared that by 10 points.
We got a Vegas goal here, boys.
Yeah, it was a great power play goal.
I thought I really thought that it was going to be better defense on the Charleston side and worse shooting on their side, but more control in the game. So that was just how I was looking at it, and that obviously was incorrect. So
yeah, Dorofeyev there with the goal on the power play.
Final.
Man, he's had a good year, huh?
Yeah, he has.
4-point game in Toronto. It's 89-85.
How are we looking at that Bucks game?
Has 14.
Which one, brother?
The Bucks game?
Yeah, right now you got the Bucks.
44-41 for the Bucks.
Yeah, how about that?
Right, yeah.
Pull it back together.
Ramon, Joe W says Western Kentucky under.
3
Thanks,
minutes.
Ramon.
All right, go the Hilltoppers game. Look, they're ahead of me here at this point. I got to catch up to the finals here.
Let's go.
WKU there.
Final.
That was the Mike. That was the pregame. I don't think I got a call on that, but again, you'd already moved on to hockey. But in the chat today, I did give out that under in the Western Kentucky Louisiana Tech game.
Oh, yeah.
Pre-gaming chat
Final.
under
Final.
there on the show.
Sweet.
Shout out, Mel. Congrats on the Zach Hyman first goal.
Oh, very cool. Wow. Plus 1,000? That's amazing.
I looked at ESPN and they credited him. I'm not watching the game, but
That's a big score. Plus 1,000, 10-1.
Yeah, definitely was Hyman there from Draisaitl. 6 minutes into the game there. Marshall rocked Georgia State 92-79.
Ramon, Trisha's got a comment there for you and Keith, each and every stride.
I'm not sure, Trisha. I mean, it's a busy weekend. It's like the weather not great. I saw that too. Now they've been off the turf all week. I mean, you would have to think the big Pegasus Day. That's why they've been off all week, is to really try to get on for this championship day. Yeah. So, stay tuned. I mean, we're check out our Twitters. We're gonna have picks, things like that. But definitely stay tuned here to Sports Money.
Well said.
It was Zach Hyman that got the first goal there for the Oilers.
Oh, what were you saying, Mike?
I said, well said, Keith. Lots going on. Good stuff. Look at the South Dakota North Dakota game. The total's at 202.5 right now. Are you
I said 200, but I said I was kidding, but now I'm not kidding.
Wow. No, he's not kidding. It is going to be 200. Look at these guys. 73, 70, 11.5 minutes left. I mean, if you didn't catch the over 174.5, you missed it. There's nothing you can do here.
I just had a premium come home here with Elon covering the 9 or so against Monmouth. They won 83-71.
Final.
Woo! 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 Ow!
Love that money.
That game was a little easier for Elon than all the I don't know. He's getting a little bit of our buddy Elon. He's getting a little bit. It hasn't been all roses for Elon Musk since the election. It's starting to kind of backfire him on a little bit now. Even the Republicans are like, oh, maybe this guy's not our favorite guy.
He's a little overcommitted.
Kind of took the money and then they said, thanks for the money, and we'll see you later.
Yeah.
He's not a fan of the infrastructure, I guess, man.
I think we all can agree on that, I think that one we can kind of go with, right? They opened up another tunnel here today in the little, Vegas loop. That's kind of Elon's thing here. So
what I meant.
Opened up another part of the loop, I guess, here today.
Are you a fan of that, Ramon?
Are
you a fan of that?
Of the Vegas loop?
The integration of that? Are you a fan?
Well, I think I think in general they need to find solutions on the strip. There's just always a little traffic jam right in there on the freeway portion of it, and then also the surface streets around there. I always take I went to see some friends. Okay, so I did go out. I rarely leave the studios, but last Sunday's card. The standalone game kind of, right? With this, the sports was winding down. We had the Bills and the Ravens, and my friends were in town. They said, come on down and we're going to watch the game. And I'm like, hey, if you guys are going to watch the game, how I am, Mike. I said, I'll do it. put all the rest of the games aside. I'll go there, and if you guys are going to watch the game, get there. We watch the first quarter. I'm having they're toasted, right? I'm not gonna. I ended up, driving over there to make it as quick as possible. Go up to the room to hang out. These guys are my age. They're drinking Jägermeister shots. I'm like, I cannot do this, but they're having a good time. But then halftime, 21-10. They did have some bets on it. I don't know if they knew that. I mean, they know what I do, but I don't know if they know how important it is for me to watch every single second of every game. That's why I have such a boring and sad life. But when they wanted to go to a buffet in the second half, the buffet had nice buffet, $80, no TVs. They said they'd pay for me even to stay, but I had to go back home. I had to go back home. Could have went back to the book, but I jetted out of there, and I'm living just a few minutes away. Got back middle of the third quarter, but I love my friends, but don't invite me to a game if you think a 21-10 halftime of the Bills and Ravens is over. Right? We know it wasn't over.
Bro, Ramon, we're gonna wreck shit when we get to San Antonio. That is nuts.
Hey, Big Scott, I believe the PFL is on Friday. I think it's Friday morning, and then LFA is on Saturday this week. I think that starts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's here in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got a little more. I got a move for you if you want. A little steam coming in here. Pepperdine tonight. This one's in 6 minutes, so maybe you might think about this one. Pepperdine here. Look, we know Oregon State's one of the best spread teams, but they haven't been covering as much for sure of late. Pepperdine just took the steam moments ago at plus 13 right now, and quickly it's down here to 11 at this point. Pepperdine taking the steam here against Oregon State, so maybe the lineups are out. Maybe that's part of it.
All right, I'm gonna take that Pepperdine spot. I had Pepperdine circled earlier today. I'm gonna jump in there. Take Pepperdine. I got 12 plus 12.
I'll tell it as well.
My eyes. First
You guys
thing.
didn't have to tell me twice. Let's go.
It caught my eye as well, and now I'm seeing plus 12 still. So
I love you guys, man.
we're gonna get that.
That's what we're all about, boys. Finding late-minute information to make informed betting decisions, and I think we have one here with Pepperdine. If you can still get the 12, go get it. 11.5, sure, go ahead.
When you watch the NBA League Pass, and they always show the halftime, right? They don't have the They don't have any. They show what's ever on the court. The guy just did a 20,000. You see it, Spenny?
Yeah,
a $20,000 half-court shot right there.
I saw that. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, did it? I love when that happens, man. Was he like a young college kid?
There was one also the other night, last night. Somebody did a putt all the way, and it was, I think, a bigger prize. I think he won. I think he might have won 6 digits. He did the old, they putt from one end of the basketball court to another.
Did a little hole.
Like that's not difficult in a way. I mean, it's hard, but I mean, it's not like it's going to move at all. If you put it straight, it's going to go, Jeff.
Yeah, I think he hit a Porsche, or he won a Porsche. I think.
He won a Porsche. Okay.
Yeah. Big Scott. Yeah, I apologize. I was referring to the one championship being on Friday.
Oh, one FC is?
Oh, yeah. It's one. So it's one of those where you're going to lure me into one of those private chats and say, "Hey, Ramon, come hang out with us late night on a backdoor stream," and then I'm sitting there by myself at 5 a.m. getting ready for my show.
You know it.
I'm just saying, no, Jeff needs an actual, a full 5 minutes to talk about that one FD right now, because I have been slacking. I don't even know anything about this card. I have not even looked at it. We need a
There we go, Utah goal.
No, I have yet to look at it. I'm planning on doing that tomorrow.
Okay. Well, sorry.
I started looking at the PFL and the LFA, but I have yet to make it to the one championship.
Well, just know, everybody listening, you ain't got to look at it. Just listen to fucking Joe after he does. Because when it comes to
guys.
these smaller, organizations, you guys been killing it.
Yeah, we typically light it up on Fridays. I know, like Jim, Mike, and I will usually sit backstage on a Friday watching the LFA and hitting some big dogs too.
And when I was growing up, that's what I watched. Cage Warrior, and I got into LFA and all that. I mean, I saw. I mean, that's how I got into fighting. And jiu-jitsu, and that's the only reason that I wrestled. Uh, those smaller promotions and the ones in Alabama, there's some small ones that you'll never hear of. They just promote on Instagram, Twitter, and everything. There's some dogs. I mean, they might not have the same technical, prowess because they don't have the opportunity to train at these gyms that we see these guys training at and getting the opportunity. It's about knowing somebody. That's why we're all here, because we know each other. We're helping each other. We're working with each other. And some of these guys that in these lower promotions are just as good as what you would see in Bellator, Pride back in the day, especially these four.
No, I agree. Ramon, what do you think about Bellator shutting down? PFL buys them over. Bellator shuts down.
I'm not even a PFL.
It was kind of like they saw the writing on the wall when that first went down. How's it been? About 2 years now. When they, what was it? A merger or something at the time, or?
Yeah, it was. I think it was like a year and a half ago. I don't even think it was 2 years. It might have been. I guess time does seem to fly by, but yeah, it was recent.
But you look at the production, right? It seems like PFL has been more prominent. Bellator, I mean, but they were. For a while there, they were like a CBS product, and then, they were having big intervals between cards. They weren't even having some cards there, right? So better than I, but.
Yeah, then they started shifting them over to Showtime, and I was I don't know, the other day I was complaining about how you got to flip through like a UFC. You're watching the early prelims, then you got the prelims, then you got the main event, and you're flipping 3 or 4 different channels throughout the entire card. I hate that.
Interesting you mentioned that, because pardon me while I'm eating, but
it looks like Nunya is showing us something here.
Razor sharp, I think is what he's saying.
Shout out to our friend Razor Sharp Picks. So awesome, man. Yeah, they're about to announce Horse of the Year right now. So this is a big moment at the Eclipse Awards.
Yeah, I saw a couple other awards real quick coming in. We saw National Treasure
First Strike
there, right? And Straight No Chaser taking an award as well.
So yeah, they got the dramatic going on right now. This guy's been talking a long time. Now he's finally going to open up the envelope. So let's see who's going to find out Horse of the Year.
Who is it, Keith?
Also, I want to mention before you call it out,
it's going to be Torpedo Anna. I'm happy. Yeah, let's go.
Are we really about to throw down a live horse?
Gotta be. She was a beast.
Sierra Leone was 3-year-old male. Straight No Chaser was the male sprinter of the year. Jeff, just want to add to that. We were talking about, and I mentioned on my show, and the ratings, down for the national championship game. One of the problems was that so many people are cutting the cord that, ESPN used to be in 90 million households, and it's down to 60 million now. Most people had ESPN as an afterthought, right, when you get a cable package, and now a lot of times to have ESPN, if you don't have a cable package and you're just going through the different apps, you got to buy, ESPN separate, and they don't get ESPN with ESPN Plus. Not every event's on ESPN Plus. So I think that's one of the issues that a lot of they're having with how people are starting to get this stuff. They're almost calling, how you're supposed to bundle. Now they're calling it unbundle. Whatever that means, but
whole market. It's like the timeshare. I have a whole bit, Ramon, for stand up about I created the timeshare cancellation industry. I go deep into that. That's crazy. They've created an entire industry for calling out and canceling this.
Well, you ultimately, Ramon, you shouldn't have to spend $9.99 or $10.99, whatever it is, for the fight pass, and then have to go flip over and spend $60, $70, $80 for the pay-per-view. Now you're $100 in, and you're watching one full fight card.
They're crazy. They get so much off just the revenue, bro. While you're paying $35 of the dollars going to pay for to watch ads.
Yep.
All right, boys and girls, we got the softest motherfucker in the crew in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see Razor Sharp come on and do a shot with us.
I do.
Put 1. Just a
Got
one in the chat if you want to see this
Left.
soft motherfucker. I got a prep. Put a one in the chat if you want to see this guy come on and do a shot with us. I sent him the link. He's got it. Let's see a resurgence of ones. Maybe he'll come on and do a shot with us.
From now on, I'm doing fake promotional.
Oh, come on.
We love Razor. We know he's got a lot of work to do for the big weekend, but he can't come by and do a shot? Let's go. Put those ones in the chat.
How about you play a video for yourself, Mr. Winner, with Portland 101, Orlando 79?
Final.
That's a
Yeah,
final.
yeah, smacked.
Mikey with the win there.
Damn. Portland.
Atlanta was shooting the ball really bad that game.
Everybody likes that one. Get those ones in the chat. Let's see if we can get Razor to come on and do a shot with us. I know he's got a lot of work to do. But we'd love him to come on and do a shot with us here. I got a shot. I'm ready. I got the glass. Get those ones in the chat. Let's see if we can raise Razor up here and get him to come on and do a shot with us. He can go back and do what he has to do, but one shot.
Razor putting in his Charlestown ticket before we all can. Then he gonna give us a play right when they.
Just a one. I put a one in there. Just a one. You guys get the ones in the chat.
Y'all want to bet a horse race? Charlestown. 6 minutes. What did we look?
No, Chucky Town.
6 minutes still? Yeah.
It's probably going to be like 12 minutes at Chucky Town, but good luck there.
Take forever.
Look at all these ones pouring in. Everybody wants to see Razor come on here and do a shot with us. Look at
Harbor Bridge, Keith. I know you know Harbor Bridge. He's 2-1 on my book. Then we got Nunez. Looking at it.
Dub says, "Let's go, Razor." I told him, "Come on and do a shot with us. You got to do what you got to do. Go ahead and do it."
That's an easy
Come
chat.
on and do a shot with us. Come on, Razor.
Chalk, Keith through.
You know Razor's too soft for that.
Razor, put it in the chat. Razor, do you like the chalk or not?
Oh, you know Razor likes shot.
Look at Charlestown, race 6.
You
Come
know
on.
you like shot. 2
Give
to
me
5.
Give me an ice
2
cold,
to 5. 1 to 4. Exacta.
ice cold 7-2.
Calgary pulls ahead with a 1-0 lead over the Sabres.
In this chalk.
Jesus. Joker's such a monster, bro. 5, 6, and 7. 5.6 rebounds, 7 assists already in the first quarter.
For Joker?
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that one up there, Joe. I'm gonna leave it up there.
That's
soft.
crazy. That's crazy. What? So they're doing that shit on purpose. 5 points? 5 points.
Yeah, in the first quarter.
Nutty. And 6 and 7?
Yeah, 6. I think 5 rebounds, 6 assists.
That is a game plan. That's what I was talking about. That's just nuts.
Yeah, it's just coming out. It's lots of scoring already early too.
No, but you're right about that too. He's gonna sit at the end. He ain't gonna get his points. Everybody that said, "Oh yeah, Joker 21 points" or whatever they had it at. Nah.
Still early. It's a close game. It's only a 10-point game. This Sacramento, I think, will get involved. They just started off a little slow.
I hope
But
so.
yeah, Denver's rolling early.
Turn to a blowout. Because if it does, it'll be like what you said.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully Joker just gets the triple-double by half.
Yeah.
Jeff, was that a
He's in there.
birdie for Calgary, the Flames?
I didn't see who got it.
Buffalo's
also-
almost done with their power play.
I'm doing this at Charlestown, 7-2. I'm doing this chalk ice cold.
Want to thank right now 247 lives right now. Thank you, everybody. Wow, for this impromptu, or I know we were scheduled, but without a great game here necessarily. But Mike, did you take a bow also on your victory there with that Fairfield Manhattan game that went another over for you? It went overtime.
Joe? All right, I'll take it back.
Yeah, Ing. Yeah, Bird. Yeah.
A Razor. Did you hear that, Razor?
You didn't need overtime to get the win, unlike me. Actually, I did have the over, but you didn't need overtime. You were over in regulation. So it did go overtime and went over. But Fairfield, 87-84.
Big dub. Big dub. We'll take it.
Wow.
Atlanta takes the lead over Toronto, 105-103.
How much time left, Spenny?
108 and 103 now.
About to go.
Oh, boy.
6.5 minutes left.
We need points. Let's go points.
All right, let's check how many likes we got here too. Let's take a look.
Yeah, hit the like, gang. Ramon, what are you looking at live currently? Like,
Ooh, we need one more like, everybody. Hit that like button.
One more like.
I've got like 12 games on in here.
no shitting?
Yeah.
I'm only catching like 2 at a time myself.
Oh, I got 4. I got 4 screens going.
I could have a little small other one going, but it ain't. Would have none of my attention anyways. I'm too focused on the chat.
Well, we got a final in Detroit, 4-2 in the Red Wings. You can't get one more goal in the third period?
I had that one under there, Jover.
If anyone played the Bruce Brown 10-5 or 10-7, catch the 10-5.
Right, all-star snub narrative. I don't think you can win all-star with that hair.
I'll push that one.
No Cade Cunningham on the all-star team, huh?
That's surprising.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that. Guy's only done double doubles and
Final.
20
Triple doubles.
Oh, shit. I just saw that big Scott talking.
Hell yeah. It looks like wow, I mean the Bucks really turned this around. So it's 71-55 at halftime. And my boy Hero here, Tyler Hero, I mean, he's 2 for 7 from 3. So I can't complain about his attempts for 3-pointers. So, they're down a lot of points. I think it's at least, he can get 2 more threes though, since they're down by 16 points.
Yeah, the Bucks outscored them 44-25 in the second quarter.
Crazy.
Flyers really laid an egg tonight.
Mel, I was looking at that game, and I don't know. I can't trust the Sharks, but the Predators are horrible on the road. We were just talking. What was it? We were talking about Nashville last night. They had like a 5 or a 7 game win streak.
Joker 9-7-7 after one quarter.
Holy crap!
Triple double incoming.
Let's get it.
In a row, yeah.
And Russ is 7-3 at 7 points, 3 rebounds after the first quarter. So not bad start either.
Oilers 3-0 over the Canucks.
Yeah, came out hot early.
Yeah, I thought that was a tricky little Oilers spot. The under though, among the under.
Sabonis good start for triple double too. 7, 4, and 3.
Damn.
Nope.
And then Mike, I think Mike, you were talking about Bam having the double. I mean, I don't know if you bet it, but it was 7 points, 9 rebounds at halftime. Bam.
Let's go.
Yeah, I need 2 more assists for him. He's got 3 assists.
Oh, shit.
Charlestown in 1 minute.
Freaking Damian Lillard's on a triple double watch. He's got 14.6 rebounds, 6 assists.
And it looks like the Hawks really woke up, in the fourth quarter. So the 113-107 right now, Hawks.
They might get the money yet.
Need this team total over 120.5. Looks pretty solid right now. They got 113.
Nice.
4:25 left in the game, so I need 8 points.
Good call.
Kongwu got his double-double, and Trey's got his double-double.
Wow.
Rashia says my Bucks parlay is live. Let's see. Let's see what we got there. I told you I want to have some fun. I love these same game parlay options. Let's see what we got. My internet is running ultra slow.
Dallas is up on OKC too, 81-68.
Dang.
There we go. We have Bam over 8.5 rebounds. He cashed that already. Bam over 13.5 points. He's at 7. Giannis at 13 plus rebounds. He has 7. And Tyler Hero, 15 points on an over 23.5. Gary Trent, 8 plus points cashed. And the Bucks first half cashed. We are live, boys. They're offering me a payout. They're offering me a
Hell yeah.
5-1 payout. They're scared. We got 23-1. We got a 5-1 payout. They're scared.
What?
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Shout out to Razor Sharp Picks. Supporting those that support him. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Check out Racing with Razor here. Look at that. Gonna be huge. And then Saturday with the big card on Saturday.
Yeah, I said it, Razor.
Did anybody get Dennis Schroeder assist? Does anybody else think Dennis Schroeder's gonna have a good fucking night? Or no?
Sure.
No, I didn't touch
Let me look at it. I was looking at it a little bit. Let me take a look more. I
Spenny,
still haven't decided what I want to do in that game yet.
But I don't know. I think there's something going on, and he might have.
Is it me? Is it me? I'll leave.
What?
Final.
There's some. I think they were talking about some. That is that what you're talking about, the background noise or?
I asked Spenny if he was getting after it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I just didn't know if I was making that noise. I just wanted to. It's not bothering anybody. I'm okay with it. But
Do we know who's starting? Is Tracy Jackson starting or is Looney starting?
oh, I'm sorry, Spen. It'll be Trace Jackson is starting tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like something's wobbling.
The bomb.
Sounds like a bomb.
Wobble.
Kind of like me when I get off my new treadmill.
Spinny bomb wobbles, but he don't bomb down.
You don't have a fucking treadmill, Ramon. Come on.
I did. I just bought one.
You got a new one.
Oh.
I ever since I moved to Vegas, I stopped playing ball and my legs were deteriorating in my old age, and I
would be the least bit surprised if there was a 100% legit 1992 Bowflex commercial with Ramon as the star of it. He's our stair stepper
with his full head of hair.
Yes.
I've never had anything like because I just played softball. Sometimes as many as like 5 days a week. That always took care of my exercise. But since I've come to Vegas, I retired from playing softball, and
happens. That's why I try to work active jobs. That way I don't, when I get home at the end of the day, I'm not like, damn, I need to hit the gym. I already got my workout, so I can just hit the books.
Play.
Play. Who's playing?
Hey, Mike, you'd be happy to know a little steam coming in on the Ducks here. They were getting the call right there on the steam play.
Roger boys. Ducks are the play. Let's go. I'll tell you what I don't like is Maryland up 10-4 against Illinois. I kind of challenged Maryland to say, show it to me. You haven't won a true road game. Come on.
I know somebody on Illinois in the chat.
Mel likes the Sharks to score first at plus 135. I think I bet the Sharks 3 times this season on the Sharks and lost every one of them. I bet against the Sharks and I tend to win.
Actually, somebody that personally texted me and said and asked me for picks said they told me they like Maryland plus the points tonight.
Maryland with the points. Who said that?
Just one of my personal friends that was just texting me asking for picks, and that was his pick.
Cross him off the list.
And Josh, if Josh is listening,
yeah, Josh, if you're listening, you've been crossed off the list.
Cash it.
All right, Mike, I'm gonna got one here. I've sprung this on you before, but I want to show in the chat. Here we go. Ramon's got. He used to have a little bit of game here in the old slow pitch softball. Ready for this? Here we go.
Nice.
Go pitch.
Look at you, eh? Look at you.
Here we go.
Attaboy.
Those they call those.
Plays like that. They'd say, "Why are you wearing jeans?" Nice catch. He said, "Get this right, a slow pitch softball game." You know what he said after I made that play? The guy on my team, a little too much mustard, but nice catch.
I agree, actually.
That's funny.
I mean,
yeah.
Might as well have had yellow on. That was.
Yeah. Okay.
If I need a right fielder, I know who to get now. That's awesome. Nice play. Yeah, we got 50 likes, gentlemen. So you want to have a little drink here, a little cocktail? Yeah, we got 50 likes here. Thank you.
Hey, Joe, looking pretty good on if you're watching that San Francisco game. They're going to halftime here, and then Dons have 28 points against the Gales here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
provided to you by Prime.
We need a little more scoring, but
all right,
my guys.
Prime
Arlington just got it done also against Seattle. Arlington win and cover here. A win. They were underdogs.
Cheers, fellas.
Arlington, right?
Arlington. Where do you catch that one? Let me get a video on that, and let's keep it rolling.
7, a winner. Yeah. Way to go, kid.
These 2 10 o'clock games coming up. The Golden State Chicago game. Kobe White's out for Chicago. Again, I gotta just keep rolling with my guys. Been pretty consistent. Sometimes get screwed on the minutes. We'll see how the game goes. But Giddey, double, 2-1, triple-double, 13. The sprinkle on the triple-double because he always freaking screws me. It's always so close and then screws me. But we'll gotta keep rolling with it. So 13-1 with the triple-double. And Tracy Jackson, he's starting center. So I'm taking the 10 rebounds plus 120.
Oh, I like it.
And Boston LA game, Reeves 8+ assists plus 190, double plus 525, and Derek White 5+ assists plus 200.
I goofed, boys. I went ice cold. It was 2-7, not 7-2. Xbox was the right call. I was wrong. at Charlestown.
How many points does Trae Young have? I need some Trae Young points here.
I don't
Shoot
know.
it, Trae Young, you fucking scumbag.
He's got like 12 assists probably.
Get it. Ah.
Here, let me check. Let me see. One second.
It doesn't look like he's 24 and a half. $18. God
18.
damn. Let's go overtime.
Yeah, we could get some overtime. It's close.
He's going to be the lone guy. I got the over 230 and a half. I got the Raptors +5. I got Scotty Barnes 20 plus. I need Trey. He's got 18.
3 seconds left, 3-point game, and then Atlanta's got getting the ball here. So I think to maybe have a chance.
Let's go OT. Let's go OT. What a scumbag.
Oh man, I really need this here. Wow, I need OT bad because I'm actually 1 point behind my team total right now. So let's go OT.
Pepperdine trying to keep up. I just missed one, 15-19. Oregon State getting the ball, I believe.
My +6.
No,
one player prop parlay. Scotty Barnes cashes is over 20 and a half. Christian Braun has 6 points. We need 11 and a half. And Boos, our guy Boos, over 10 and a half rebounds. That will cash for us. So let's go. Let's go. Trae Young, you're right fucking there. I did a 4-legger. I didn't even try to get cute. Trae Young, get us to overtime. What the fuck is going on?
It just stalled at 3 seconds.
There's 3 seconds left. They're putting shit on the court. What the fuck is going on?
Well, you know the Hawks are going to be going for a 3 for sure. So let's go.
All right, my SGP in the Bucks game is looking good though. 23-1. They're offering me 25% payout. Bam over 8.5 rebounds. He's got 11. Bam needs 13.5 points. He's got 7. Giannis needs 13 plus rebounds. He has 10. Tyler Hero needs 23.5 points. He's got 15. Gary Trent got it, and the Bucks first half got it. This thing's gonna fucking cash. This is gonna be a 23-1 same game parlay on this Bucks game that we spent this time on.
Fuck that cash out.
Let's go.
Don't get that one.
Let's go.
Still says 3 seconds left. Yep.
I think $2,300 on this fucker. Let's go. And they're offering me a payout. They're offering me.
Dude, if you hit that, that's a biggie. Come on now.
They're offering me 25% payout right now. We're so close though. I mean,
on it.
Hero needs 9 points. Giannis needs 2 rebounds, and Bam needs 7 points. That's it, and that's going to be a 23-1 payout. That's it. That's all we need. There's so much time left in this game.
Hell yeah, Mike. 23-1. I hope you catch that.
Fuck yeah, me too.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like it's a final in this Atlanta game. So looks like 122-119 final. Damn, I just lost that team total by a whisker.
Trae Young, 7 points short.
See, I knew I should have took the game over. Yep.
What a shitbag. Fuck you, Trae Young. You can fuck off forever.
Well, I did have the over on the morning show, but I was on Atlanta there. Bad, good job, Toronto. Look, one of the things was, not not saying the chat convinced me there, but Toronto's done a good job covering some spreads, but most of those are as home dogs. And on the road, they've been certainly a little bit mediocre in the dog role. But Atlanta really can't be trusted. It feels like they've had some good covers, but
you can only rely on Bogdanovich for so long. That's crazy.
I even said it felt like a Toronto money line spot. It just felt like it a little bit, just a little bit.
I like that live hawk spot, but they couldn't finish the damn game.
Well, Mike, they didn't reach 200 points, but I guess I do get credit for the win here on the show. 102-93, South Dakota. We got a show winner here with the total over tonight as South Dakota wins on the road. So I'll take a win there. Here.
7, a winner. Way to go, kid.
That would have just been icing on the cake if your flagrant call hit.
Good job, Ramon.
Now, if this South Dakota State, Missouri, Kansas City game goes overtime here and gives me another under loss, we might need to order some new TVs here.
I don't even look to see what my bet stamp's doing. Feels like I'm fighting. Feels like I'm battling.
I only got rid of the tube TVs within when I moved here to Vegas. I was they worked, so they kind of took up some space. But when I had the old satellite studios in San Diego, I still had some of those big tube TVs.
Yeah, I mean, you were around the equipment. Yeah.
I jumped on the over 218.5 for that Celtics game. I don't know where it's sitting at now. You guys got any thoughts on the Celtics-Lakers game?
Well, you took that over, Jeff?
Yeah, I took it earlier at 218.5. I'm not sure where it's at now.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I leaned towards over. Let's take a look at the live spot here. It actually hasn't popped off yet. It's going to be 10-12 coming up. And it's actually at 218.5 on DraftKings right now. So
okay, so it hasn't moved for a couple hours then, at least that I've seen.
No, in fact, if anything, Jeff, it's moved down from the early numbers, but I'm with you. Lakers as an underdog, those games usually go over. And I thought I heard, were you guys talking about the Celtics? I think the Celtics, I keep saying on my show, I think they're the most predictable team in basketball. Some people say that they are unpredictable, but here they are again, 1-15 against the spread in their last 16 games following a victory. So good luck to them tonight. I'm going to probably take the Lakers there, but that's been their MO. I mean, the Celtics have been extremely predictable, but I thought I heard some of the panel here on the Celts maybe, huh?
I like I said, I just took the total over. I didn't play a side. Anyone play a side in this one? I see DJ Fernando are saying 219. I see it at DraftKings still at 218.5.
Final.
ACU 67, Tarleton 56. Had a premium pick winner on the under there. Good thing that one didn't go overtime. 9-point win there for Abilene Christian.
Tarleton has fallen. That program 100% crumbled. I mean, what the fuck?
The steam this morning on the show was on Abilene Christian, but I couldn't bet the side in that game. And you know me, I'm on 90% of these sides and totals, but I laid off that.
Fernando says Celtics should smash. I looked down. I thought that was Nasty Nate making that comment. Last time they faced the Lakers, they beat them 114-105.
Man, what a grudge match here. Dallas up over OKC. 16-point favorite. God damn.
Crazy. Anybody got any opinions on this Golden State Chicago game? I do have a play on this one.
Among the Bulls, I got the Bulls at plus 2.5, I think, and they're up to 4.
I just said I was going to roll with my chat this morning, Keith. They all said consensus, Bulls and under. So I'm just rolling with my chat. Hey, I don't need to make all the picks. Just let my crew do it. Let the crew do it for me there.
I like it, Ramon.
I like
those spots.
No, just blame them. I know.
Stop Gio's got to play out there. Kawhi.
3-0 Ottawa now we got down here, Joe.
Good luck, Stop Gio.
Utah.
Yeah, I mean, I found this crazy stat about the Bulls.
Sorry, Keith.
No, that's all right, Ramon. What were we saying?
4-0 Utah.
Holy crap! Wow.
4-0. We need 5.5, boys. We need the over 5.5 here. We need Minnesota to find some goals. What the fuck?
Also, want to mention here, bottom of the hour, Australian Open, going to be Djokovic and Zverev. Djokovic here, $1.65 to win this one. And, maybe this will be the end of another Djokovic run. But, man, he just seems to have the fitness here. Look, Zverev also about the over in this one, you guys. But great match coming up, bottom of the hour, Australian Open semifinal between Djokovic and Zverev.
Good looking.
Yeah, I mean, I actually took I went into the deep waters. I took Chicago money line. That I actually took the Bulls money line. Now Mike was saying they floated up to 4. I just thought it was a spot for the Bulls. I'm surprised to see that 4 actually happened. I'll give you this stat here, guys, that I found. Let me look at it over here for you right now. Let's see what I found here.
Yeah, go ahead, Keith. But I'll say once that steam came in, Curry brought in the steam there when he was upgraded officially to probable. That's when the line jumped a 1.5, 2 points.
Oh, okay.
4.5 now at Bovada.
I just saw real quick is that I found this cool stat is that so Golden State's hosting Chicago. Now they're away to home, back-to-back game scenario. They're 22-35, these teams, and 20-36 since the start of last season. So it's actually, I'm sorry, when they're hosting a team on 1 day rest. It's a weird, just these weird trends that come up. So it's actually for the Warriors to cover the spread, according to this stat, this trend, it's only 35%. Now, I thought there was value with Chicago Bulls money line. So I actually got that one at plus 116. Just took them straight up. Let's go.
I have to take Illinois minus 2.5 at minus 105.
Yep.
I'm gonna jump in.
At halftime? Saturated somewhere. Putting fucking money on that shit. I like
He slowed way down.
that dude's crazy. He's a baller. Everybody's gonna be betting Reese props in a few years.
Reese Shea? Is that what you said?
Reese.
Angel Reese?
First name? Julian.
Okay, you got that premium winner there. South Dakota State 65-64 over MoKC. But MoKC got the money actually there as an underdog. Saw someone in the chat got the money with Sam. I did not this morning on the show. I think was 1.5. It certainly went up. Some people may have won with Sam in that game, but they missed a layup at the buzzer. Was partially blocked, but the guy was going up for the hoop, and Middle ended up winning the game by 2 points. 250 of you folks in here. Wow, that's impressive there. Mel saying, what do you think about Sinner to win in straight sets in the late match tonight? That one late night here will probably have me. I don't know. It sounds like I don't know. I might skip one. Like, can't watch them all in the middle of the night. And with Yannick Sinner, 2-dime favorite, maybe I can probably might skip that one. Got to pick your spots, just can't watch them all. But let's see what we're looking at there in straight sets.
Pepperdine cuts it within 3 with 3 minutes left in the first.
$1.55 or so for Sinner. Come on, Shelton, give him a battle tonight.
Man, my full internet is just slow. Everything, my TV, my.
Is it the weather, Mike?
What do you got on the Pepperdine game? I'm at like 250.
I'm gonna have
is it
to
like
do.
Is it the weather that's affecting it, Mike?
I can't imagine.
You're not
Maybe.
getting a lot of that.
I don't know. I'm gonna do a full reset, boys. I'll be back.
Okay.
Everything is freaking slow.
Gonna need some goals in this Vegas game, man. I tell you what, St. Louis did not come to play. We're in the third period, and they've only got 9 shots.
Oh my God!
Wow.
They got their only goal on the first 4 shots of the game, and literally haven't done shit since.
Listen, Swade, I took the Knights on the show this morning and went with the under as a premium in the game, but credit Vegas here. I'm not saying that Vegas is being overlooked, but you got so many other teams kind of popping up right now, showing their stuff here mid-season, trying to show themselves as a contender, right? But still feels like, you give Edmonton credit for everything they're doing right now, but Vegas is going to be there, I would think.
I agree. I would think so. Obviously Edmonton's going to be a competitor for several years to come, but no, I'm a little disappointed here with St. Louis. I figured they would come a little more aggressive in this game, I guess.
Hell yeah. I mean, no, I like it. And then I have another spot here, another NBA spot. It's the line's kind of moved a little bit, but I went into the deep waters. I'm going back to my Wizards. So I got Wizards plus 14.5 to cover this spread at the Clippers. And I'll show you my exact play that I got here, the exact price. But yeah, it's 14 right now on DraftKings, but I got 14.5. I'll drop this in the chat, but they're going to pop off, I believe, at 10:40.
Hello to Tex there. This Bulls first quarter and first half. Tex does a great job.
I like that.
Nice.
I remember when I didn't know. I saw Tex sometimes in the chat. I didn't know about Tex, and I tell you, I was in the Taco Bell drive-through, and Tex tagged me, and I saw his channel. I saw his feed, so I was like, "Hey, there's Tex."
Nice.
The Taco Bell drive-through, looking through the social media, and you never know when you're gonna see something new. Spenny, are you there back in the background? You can hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I hear you.
Damn, out of bio sucks.
Fucking Bam, eh? But Miami's just brutal.
For Edmonton 4-0. Hyman, another one there.
I can't believe this Hero spot too. He's 2 for 9. Literally, he was 2 for 3. Now he's 2 for 9 from 3. Keep chucking them up.
Guys. All right, I gotta go.
All right, Joe.
Just something we said,
We're
Joe.
calling early tomorrow, so
All right, Joe.
Not enough jovers.
Well, on the bright side, Joe, I don't think San Francisco scored yet in the second half after 3 minutes. So
You scared him off, Ramon.
yes. Oh, he just took off like that, huh?
Was that
Yeah. I was going to ask him if he wanted to give an outro, but
is it the mustache?
must have been the mustache.
Bucks game's turning into a blowout. The Denver's already up 20. I see. Just we find these games, man. But you never know. Maybe Sacramento comes back.
Final.
Flavian Pratt, of course, there. Keith, Jockey of the Year, no surprise.
Yeah, he broke the stakes record, Ramon. So actually broke the record within the calendar year most stakes win for horse racing. Amazing. So Flavian Pratt, and he's got a lot of big mounts come Saturday. Yeah, we got the Southwest also. So I mean, we got the big Pegasus on Saturday, but you also have the Southwest Stakes, Kentucky Derby prep. I have a video about it on my channel, Every Stride. So check it out. I like a couple of horses at prices.
What do you like in the Pegasus?
I'm still thinking about it, Spetty. I got 4 horses over here. I'm thinking about going back to my my horse that I've always followed, Stronghold. It might be my kind of long shot look. I don't know. I haven't really put out my official plays yet, but I'm gonna White Barrio. He hasn't really been breaking well, Spenny, especially in the Mr. Prospector. Horse really stood in the gate and came on, like Water Barrio does. But I don't know. Is he in the best form right now? So we got to see. I haven't finalized it yet. I like Stronghold as a long shot, at least.
Yeah, Locks looks pretty tough.
Yeah, what do you think about that post though? That hurts. That post.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It has that post does not win very much, and so yeah, it's definitely a tough spot for Locked for sure.
It's gonna be a great race.
There we go. Cash SGA 7 assists. There we go. Finally, sitting here watching the game, waiting for him to fucking cash that shit.
Hell yeah, let's go.
I need 2 more from Bam if he can get there, but that fucking game's turned into a blowout. So
yeah, it's like
Dion.
OKC's down 5 though, and there's about 7 minutes. I wouldn't be, if you like OKC, I would take them live.
Buffalo tied it up here against the Flames.
Great. Thanks, Ramon.
Why would
you went against your boys there, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Did too. I did too. I went with the under on the show this morning though, and so early in the second here.
I did like the under. I didn't play it just because it was sitting at 5.5 when I don't know where it ended up. I guess at game time, but like I said, I think it was -135. I got the Flames at home. I couldn't pass up on that. So, the Sabres scare me on a totals perspective because they could come out there and just light it up, 3-4 goals, in the first couple of minutes of the game, and then do nothing the rest of the game. So it scared me a little bit at the 5.5. If that was sitting at 6.5, I probably would have gone with the under. I do have the under written down. I just didn't play it.
Jeff, they did resume play there in San Diego, and these scores coming in look like a bunch of weekend duffers here, pretty much. But Luke Clanton did somehow found a way here to kind of move up the ranks. I think they did end up with a couple golfers still on the course, actually. When they may have not finished, but it's funny, when we were talking about doing a show maybe or something, and I kept saying Ludwig Oberg to you as I was practicing like how we would do a format, and he was on my list. That's why I kept saying his name when we were like, this golfer, saying how we could do the show. He's winning right now, but I left him off my list. So
wow.
Yeah, he's what? He's tied for the lead, but he shot +3 today.
Yeah.
So, Look. I'll tell you what. Matchup play. Look for a bounce back for tomorrow.
Lanto Griffin, I see up there. There's some unfamiliar names there a little bit on the leaderboard as well. Sung Jae Im's 2 shots back.
He might be a sneaky play to finish with a win.
Yeah, I think I just wish they were all in because I kind of wanted to play Clanton here. He might. The one thing is these guys that were on the course. We'll see what the weather's like tomorrow, but they may get a little benefit to play 2 or 3 holes with no wind.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Although it may still be expected to be windy out there. I got a lot of San Diego on my tweet deck, and I can see the news feed kind of showing some fires down there a little bit.
They were saying the winds were supposed to die down, but the rain was supposed to pick up. I heard.
Okay.
I don't know how much truth there is to that, given the course. Just in general, watching the news, they said for the fires specifically, the wind was supposed to die down, and they were supposed to get some rain conditions coming in. So they were saying it was going to help them. And again, I don't know how that translates to the course, but
interesting. Yeah. Yeah, who knew this was going to be a Bucks blowout after the beginning of this game?
I think got it.
Straight off the plane into the arena, Keith, is what the Bucks did. And they're the home team.
Yeah, that game's done.
Yeah, literally something said that, right? The jet lag, it lasted a while and then it wore off.
I said every night there's at least a couple, blowouts every night, and you just gotta find them. Fucking Portland blows out Orlando, who was and Bucks are gonna come out and now they're gonna blow Miami after being on a plane for however long, and Denver's up 20 at half.
Yeah, and it was a situation, but they knew what it was ahead. So everything was kind of normal, other than the fact they had to delay their flight. They got full rest and everything for the most part, knowing just go ahead, and then get on the plane, and they were going to have to go. So it's not like they were. It is an inconvenience, certainly, but not like they were. Other than the fact of arriving 90 minutes before the game started. But
yeah.
All right, Bam got it, I guess. I'm sorry I made fun of you, Bam. You look like a goofball out there, though.
Yeah, they're getting smacked.
I think he has some Me Too charges.
He's the worst player on the team. Putting money and everything into content. I love Bam, but it's over, Bam. Come on. He got his 27 PRA. I'm glad stopped GO1, but it's painful to watch him sometimes.
Textiles, we were talking about that before we went live here about how Jimmy ruined the Heat.
Yeah.
We had quite a bit to say about it. Spenny, how do you feel about Jimmy?
After a while, it's kind of like me, I'm fired from every job. After a while, you got to look in the mirror. Can't be everybody else. Got to be me.
About Jimmy.
There it is.
Oh, Butler?
Wait, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started. Yeah. Don't get me started on Jimmy. Yeah, he needs to just get out of Miami if he's going to be like this. It's just, time to close the chapter on Miami and then move on, because looks like the Suns, like I said earlier, were loading up on picks. I'm assuming that's probably where he's going to go, but we'll see what happens.
Kelly wants the ATG on Hyman there. Now, where is impressive? Where is
LA where?
Night watching this with you guys. Where has been? We probably haven't done him haven't done enough, sir. Of the game we're supposed to be covering here. I'm glad Spenny's kind of keeping us up on it. Such a blowout.
A blowout. This OKC game though is good. It's a 5-point game, 100 to 105, 5 minutes left. So good game here.
Cool.
That other game's terrible. That Bucks game's done.
Yeah, Mavs gutsy effort here. They're going to end up getting the money. So
3-point game.
All right, I'll take one prop tonight. I'm going to go Harden over on his assist. Spenny, how would I what would your analysis? Do I have a good play there? I think it's gonna be my one prop of the night.
Yeah, he's been obviously pretty. I think Kawhi's back, so he might take a little bit of it, but Harden's obviously consistent with his passing there. They're playing Washington, so Washington gives up a ton of points. He's probably gonna do pretty solid with his production and the assist wise tonight. Oh, Dinwiddie with a nice play.
All right, boys, we got the fourth quarter of this Bucks game. What do you think?
I think that game's done.
Turn it off and go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
They're busting them up.
But for tomorrow already. A dog.
Over.
Here barking through the night.
Boston LA game just started though. Decent start over there.
The only way the Bucks are losing is if Jimmy Butler joins the team.
Good game so far, but the Bulls are rocking the Warriors. Wow. 20
Bulls, plus 2, baby.
Early,
We got the plus 2. You know where you can find plays like that? Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. on pregame.
Hell yeah, Mike. Let's go.
Let's go, Mikey.
I took him actually square on the money line. I know it's early, but I just let's go, Mike.
No,
It was McTavish with the goal here. I'm seeing it now.
Was that Craig McTavish? The last guy in the NHL to go without a helmet? Keith's got a Turfway play up there. Turfway Park.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, those are the three most logical ones. There's a lot of prices in this race. So if you could beat these horses, I mean, you're going to get paid. It is Turfway Park. So, but these three were the most logical for me from a class perspective.
Keith, we are not into animal abuse. We're not beating any horses here.
Oh, we're just getting them around the turn and getting them over the wire. No, exactly. Exactly.
I'm just joking with you. I heard you say beat these horses. I was like, wait, what?
Well, you know what I meant, but exactly. Yeah.
Well, being a Ducks fan and, a bit of a Ducks fan because they're a minor league team I'm a fan of. The Gulls, of course. I know that Mason McTavish's dad did play hockey, but I don't know. I don't think he was an NHLer. I think he was because he's from Switzerland, so. But he's a good-looking player. I mean, you look at the Ducks' young players. I mean, he fits right in with that group. He's got to be like 22 years old or something.
I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, maybe.
I could be wrong. I just for some reason I thought, well, I mean, if he is older than that, it's not much by a year.
Well, he's already been in the league for 3 or 4 years. I think, but. Feels like anyway. He might only have two or 3 years experience.
He's only 21.
He is 21. Okay. I just remember he played with the Gulls a little bit. That was my beat back in the day, Gulls minor league. That's Thompson with a goal there. Jeff, you see it 2-1 here. Thompson with the goal.
Yeah, we got a little bit of game left. We got a little bit
on Calgary, but I gotta call out I know you're still a fan of these Sabres.
I am. The Sabres. You could stat check me on this one, but the Sabres probably have the most blown leads in the league this year,
and some of the sexiest women as fans. I know a lot.
That's not true.
Fans in Alabama.
Fake news, Nunya, they call them.
Not true, Nunya.
There's a lot in Alabama.
All right, I got the listen, Turfway Park. I heard it was a wide field. I got to go deep. Race number 10. I got the 6-9-13. Maybe I'm tossing them.
Where are we playing?
Right.
Turfway.
There's
Turfway.
So
here it is, Mike.
Keith, I'm going to need a 5-horse box or something between you guys.
I was gonna go in the order that Keith put those 3, 11, 14, ice cold, but I'd stayed off.
Yeah, shout out to my boy DJ.
So I got time. How much time? How much time at Turfway? Do you guys have
You're
time?
very close. Unfortunately, you're like they're at the game.
They're just sauntering around. They're not even getting
Yeah,
horses.
you
in
know
the game.
Turfway. They'll wait for you.
I don't know. They're
Don't
pretty.
wait for your reaction, Spenny.
First off, I've been to both Buffalo and Alabama, which I don't know who else here can say that.
Well, I've definitely been in Buffalo.
Where man,
They used to call that Mike. The
Buffalo White or Buffalo, New York.
VGK here. Thomas with a goal,
Buffalo, New
3-2 now. Here late in the third.
Yeah, I don't think I have time.
Vegas grabs the lead here, 3-2, with just 3.5 remaining. They called it the old Caliente Shuffle.
Right.
Wait for the ticket, all the money to come in on the pick six, and they'd walk around the back of the gate for like 20 minutes. Wait for all that late money to come in.
Textiles. Mel in the chat mentioned that she liked, I think San Jose to score first was like plus 135.
Well, I got the 6-9-13 at Turfway, boys. Race number 10. I'm on 6-9-13. I'm just going bomb. I don't care. Give it to me.
You know, we might have a delay a little bit here. 4-horse kind of flipped a little bit, but it looks like he went back in. Now they're gonna back him out. They got to look at him. Yep.
Trisha M.
5-horse.
That's the 1-3-13. She says for fun. The 1-3.
Good
She
luck.
likes the on Palm Sunday.
That'd be crazy.
Got 2 bombs around it. All right.
There you
See,
go.
I got you guys all betting the horses here. This is awesome.
First plus 135.
That'd be a huge casher if that hits.
Hell yeah. Good luck.
You guys better get on my 6-9-13 because I expect to hit.
How is that? How are you so much different? 9?
Well, they said when in doubt, bet 6-9. That's what they say.
35-1, 23-1, 13-1. Yep, I should be on the trifecta too, but I just took the exact this one. Just give me the bombs on the exacta. Turfway, baby.
I do like the 9 actually.
You could get in Spenny now because it's gonna be a late scratch. The
Yeah,
5,
I'm gonna get in 1 sec.
Yep. Yeah, 5's gonna be.
I knew it.
Strapping up.
Good luck, Textiles and Mel. Good luck. I'm not on that. Like I said, I can't put my money
Cover.
on
They trailed Southern Utah for a lot of the game, but they ended up winning pretty easy. 75-59, I think. Here, Grand Canyon over Southern Utah.
Yes, 3, 9, and 13 for me.
Cool.
I'll try and beat the 11. We'll see what happens.
Trying to pop that on there, Mike?
I didn't realize how chalky my picks were. I didn't realize the 14 got bet so much. I thought it was 9-2.
Yeah. That's what I was. Yeah. I was looking at that too.
No, I am gonna play. I'm gonna play an exacta box of 3-11 here too. Now listen, it's probably gonna be like an 8-1 if it happens. But these are the 2 horses. It's gonna be speed up front, and then the closing of the 11. But I'm also boxing the 14. So, but I'm doing 3-11 exacta box for $20. And then I'm gonna do a try box also of 3-11-14. But I got the 14 also in a little exacta box. I'm all over the place.
If you want to throw those in the chat, I'll bring them up for you there.
Oh, thanks.
Ramon, on another note, Calgary tied it up 2-2.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, I missed it there. I think I might have went off for a second. I might have had a problem there, so I felt like I wasn't with you guys. I thought I dropped off, but so.
No, you just blacked out for a minute. It's all right.
Okay, you did see that. Okay, I thought it was it was me, but
I honestly didn't notice it.
No, I was just joking.
oh, okay. No, everybody was spinning, and I was like, well, I guess I'm done. I had the
I don't see Mike anymore, though. Yeah, I guess I'll be back.
Scumbag DJ. The fucking Sabres are going to blow it tonight.
Oh, I'm
There
back.
he is, my man.
Oh, I'm back, boys.
It's like I'm right here, and he's like so confident smoking it. That's awesome. That's good.
Very, very stoic looking with a smoke in his mouth.
We've moved to the dessert portion of the dinner here.
Ice cream with no sprinkles.
Oh, you know what we're doing.
Oh,
You
shit.
know what we're doing.
Oh, here we go.
We're not doing it yet. We gotta wait.
Oh, there's fireworks coming?
Sorry.
Dude.
Right, they're loading them back up at Turfway.
I'll tell you what, if I hit this one, I'll do
3 to win. 3 to win.
It's too early in the season for the tanking, though, DJ. They got to keep the fans in the stands.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know we could do this. Nice.
We can't, but that's okay. Mike's channel.
anyways.
I'm gonna look at Port McCrory.
All right, well, I don't have to call it.
Well, anybody can call it if you want me to. I will.
Won a lot of money on
There's the speed of the-
Unworkable.
At 14 to 1, Ramon.
Panther moving in along the inside. Takes a little by ahead over Unworkable. Karma Director there. Running back 3 lengths. I only have the top 4 horses. I guess I could load up the horses here so I could call the race, but
It's gonna put away this 12.
The 11. The 11's gone. Yeah.
have
Go
my,
3.
I don't have my list.
Actually,
of-
11's fighting back.
Here's a 14.
Yeah, 14.
They turn for home and
Yo!
Come on, 3.
11's
Hey,
gone.
the final stretch.
11's gone.
Come
See you later.
Oh, the
11's gone.
Hey.
11's gone.
5 more the races per second here.
Actually, someone's coming up on the outside. The 1.
Horse is flying
The
on
1.
the outside, but I think Panther might hit.
Actually, I don't know. That 1 might get him.
Oh!
The 1. 111.4.
Panther.
What?
Wow, 11 to 1.
Nobody
That would
saw
be-
that.
That was cool. Horse
Nobody
race.
saw that. It's fine.
Wow.
Very cool. See, this is why I love it. I love it.
Wow.
I did not expect that. Now as a
Port McCrory, Aussie's about 9 minutes. I'm going to look there.
so now I go back and look at this horse and I say, how did he win?
Wow. Exactly. Yeah.
One,
That was crazy.
So it was cut back in distance off 4 months,
Oh my goodness.
and the cutback. I liked it.
The 111.4 exact is going to pay
Trisha M said
ridiculous.
she had it in the chat. Trisha M.
Oh, there it is.
That it? Nuh-uh. Oh, Trisha. Good call.
Hell yeah.
There it is. No cap, just for fun.
Nice.
Nobody saw that.
We got a 66 to 1 for third, it looks like. Holy
Oh, I was thinking about Trisha's other call.
Oh my goodness. This trifecta is going to pay.
Oh, again, Trisha.
$1,000
You guys waiting here with this trifecta is going to pay. It's going to be disgusting.
I love
It's
that.
gonna be
With 11 to 1.
disgusting.
Hey,
Dollar
Utah,
bet.
Minnesota 4-0 tonight. Utah on the road. Hey, I had them on the show today for sure.
Running back.
I'm liking this Pepperdine game.
Yeah, I think we all jumped on that, didn't we?
Yeah, I did. I got him on the spread.
And I know Joe left us, but we would do a disservice here. I mean, he really nailed this one. I think San Francisco has 37 points with 10 minutes to go. I think he said the team total was 62. Kind of ways to go here, but he's looking pretty darn good.
Let's see this here. Oh, Hero got 4 3-pointers.
Nice.
Let's go. So let me see if Giannis hopefully got the double-double. I would think he did.
Giannis. Giannis.
Shit,
Okay, all right, Giannis. Sorry, Greek freak. I'll say that next time.
There you go, Greek freak.
how are you gonna judge? How are you gonna be judged? Feel judged for how you pronounce his name when he can't even speak proper English?
Yeah.
Oh, I cashed that parlay. Nice. Let's go. I cashed it at plus 112.
Giannis plus 112.
It was his double and then Hero over 3.5 3-pointers. So I parlayed that for plus 112.
Nice, dude.
Port Macquarie Aussie's coming up. I'm gonna play the 3-4-6 exacta and the 2-3-4-6 for the try, and do a little win on the 4.
Throw that in the chat. I'll bring it up there.
I love it.
Ramon, I was going to say my over 6 ended up looking like it's going to push there in Vegas. They got the empty net goal, 4-2 with 26 seconds left.
Okay.
Just, I don't get out chalk like none ya.
DJ, I tell you what, you being a season ticket holder explains a lot about you. For the Calgary Flames, I won't even go to a Buffalo. You couldn't pay me to go to a Buffalo game.
Yeah, I did give out Vegas on the show in the premiums today. I did send it out. I said juice it up. You know, hey, it is what it is. I said go at 6.5 under at minus $1.35. So I'm going to count myself with a winner there. I definitely called it, but most of the people, 6 was the number there, the general number anyway.
Cash Joker triple double plus 110.
That trifecta on that last race was a 50 cents to win $8.50.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
Vast Horizons with Canuto aboard.
We got more horse racing? I'll jump in for one more. Wow, look at
Did
this.
you guys hear my special effects on that?
I think I missed it.
Like that, Keith? Oh, he's not there.
I didn't.
Mel, that's right. That's where Brock does his best work.
It almost sounded like some type of like Star Wars intro that just got cut out.
It didn't come through that good because of the.
Sounded Irish.
It was supposed to be the call to the post. Let me try it again. Maybe it doesn't come across the speakers, the mic too well.
Final.
DJ, do you live by the arena by chance? Are you close at least? Because I talked to like some people that have season tickets for Buffalo, which is crazy in my opinion, but they still pay for them, but they like to go to the live events. And some of these people are living like an hour away, and I'm like, you're traveling an hour? 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. It's always exciting to go to a live game.
I mean, he's getting these triple doubles in 3 quarters.
Yeah, it's so easy. It's just too easy for him.
It's just terrific, and there's no doubt. I mean, Denver's back. I mean, they never went anywhere, but I mean, just they're obviously a team, especially with Joker, just paces themselves throughout the season, and that's how you got to do it. And right now, they're showing that they are. I don't know. I know we want to crown the Thunder, but I think it goes through Denver. They're still going to have to go through Denver for the most part, even if they end up with the home court. And do they have the man to stop Spenny? Do they have the man to slow Jokic?
Yeah, well, they need Chet back. If they have Chet and Hartenstein, it definitely helps because then they got two bodies to try and work it. And Chet, but that's a pretty tough injury for Chet to come back with, so it's gonna be tough. And Hartenstein, we're really gonna have to step up for sure on the defensive end against Joker. But it's that'll be a good series. I think that would be your conference final this year. It seems like that would be a really good matchup. And I kind of want OKC to take it. I think they can. I think if SGA plays the way that he can, but Joker's obviously something special. Obviously, you're seeing it here. Just he does this stuff on a regular basis. Triple doubles in 3 quarters, and so. But they need more than just Joker. Like all the other guys can't disappear. Like Russ is playing really well right now, and so like with Russ, he can't disappear in the playoffs. And same with Murray. Like they need Murray to play, and because Murray wasn't playing good for a while, but he's finally stepped up a little bit here again. So they need more than just Joker for sure.
Agreed. We see, I know Ramon mentioned one earlier, but we see another tumultuous performance by the Dons of San Francisco going on right now. 7 minutes left in the game. They've put up 37 points, 12 for 44 from the field.
Great call, Joe.
DJ, I brought that up on the screen for Mike.
He went under, right? No, why would he go under? I hope I didn't say that wrong. I thought he did go under, though, right?
Go Buffalo.
Can anybody help me on that? I don't want to be saying that if I'm wrong.
I thought you only had overs tonight.
Okay.
Just the 2 overs, I thought.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Joe. No wonder he got mad. He probably thought I was making fun of him. For some reason, I thought because I don't know, it just felt like it was supposed to be an under there tonight. But
that's all you do, Ramon. Make fun.
Yeah, make fun of me. I'm not even paying attention to you guys.
Oh yeah, that Port McCrory race is gonna go off soon. I forgot. Shit.
Yeah, no. Cisco is shit in the.
I forgot about that shit. One second. Actually, Mike, can you guys?
I went with St. Mary's on the show this morning.
Can you throw up that Aussie race, Mike?
Yeah. Which one do you want to bet?
That Port McCrory.
Yeah. It's about to start. Race 4.
Yeah, throw it up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sweating this plus 12 now for Pepperdine because they're starting to slack.
All right, I'll throw it up. What do you got for the exacta? Give me an exacta.
3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6.
DJ, I'm not sub here, man. I don't do outfit changes during the streams. Only sub does that. That's usually when he throws up on himself.
You can go over under like four outfits.
Hey, Spenny, what numbers you got here?
3, 4, 6 exacta and 2, 3, 4, 6 for the try and 6 to win.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't have the golden ticket that says we should be doing this. I'm just doing it because I'm cocktail. So we're all on the same page. I mean, after 3.5 hours, maybe we get flagged. I'll deal with it if we have to, but I'm going to wait till the absolute last minute, just like we did.
Your call, Chief.
I appreciate you boys understanding it. Listen, I'll make the call. I'll deal with it. But cheers to you boys. I'm going to get a refill. Oh wait, they're already in the gate. What? Look at that weird.
Oh
gate.
no, we got a couple minutes. Oh no, they're getting.
No, they go off quick. They go off quick over there, man.
What was up with that? It said 3 minutes, and then they're in the gate.
Also, they're about to go here in Melbourne. I'm going to take Djokovic here over Zverev. I know he's $1.60 favorite, so I might lay a couple of games here. Let me punch it in here real quick and then recite the bet while you guys watch your race.
No one's watching any races, Ramon.
Just talking about
I got
the 4 up front.
6 over 2, 4, 6, 7. That's
I got the 4 up front here.
I don't know. I couldn't hit
11,
this.
13.
I'm going with Wingnut. Jesus.
The Wingnut.
Give me Wingnut.
Positron.
11 to 1 or 11 looks like it's taking the lead. I'm not sure. I don't think that's the 4 still. No, 13's in front. 99 to 1 in front.
99 to 1 up front.
So they're running.
7.5 furlongs though. Still got a bit of way to go.
They think they've scored a touchdown. They have scored a safety.
Oh, I thought you were
Run the wrong way. Look at that little monkey run.
Here we go.
Right.
Coming down the stretch here. Coming down the stretch. The 99-1 still up front, but there are horses making their move now down the right side here.
Actually ran well.
This is going to be what they call, Keith, a blanket finish.
Put the 99-1 away. He actually ran excellent, but it's going to be on top here. This horse powering home.
Look at this.
Looks like the two.
Looks like the favorite, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he cut. He cut in hard.
Oh, I need to see who the final was, bastard.
Oh, sorry.
Cut him off hard on.
It's okay. I'll go find it.
There might be
two. I'm gonna tell you, the two got in the top 6-5.
Now, there rounds for a challenge right there, dude. He cut off like 2 lanes right there at the end.
Was that my 6? Tell me that's the 6.
Okay, looks like they're pretty quick with the results.
No, it's the 8.
It looks like 2-6-4.
No, I think it's 2-8-4.
2-8-4.
2-8-4. Fucker.
Damn.
So I just ended up taking Djokovic on the money line because I was too late to play the game spread. I guess I could jump in live, but
God damn.
I laid $1.65, 20 cents more than the original line. So sometimes you're a bad better and you're just gambling. You're just gambling. Mavericks won tonight again.
It was 76-1.
All right, boys. We've done enough. You boys want to get horse racing? I'm involved.
You're saying if we're betting Australia, the stream must be over.
We're going down under.
We all want to see these horse races. We'll do what we have to do, but
Neck of the woods right now. Going all the way back home. Man.
I'm going to tell you this. It was a fun night. Started out betting that first Toronto game. We went through the whole card, college basketball, NBA, everything else that goes into it.
Nashville 2-0 here early on. Thanks, everybody. Wow. Now I see, just 51 on the YouTube over here, but I'm showing our counter here on must be a lot of X viewers, Mike. I'm showing 275 live viewers right now. So I know we send out to a few different Your X channel, the Sports Money X channel. I've sent it out. Probably all of my family and friends on Facebook are what makes up all the difference here. But thanks to I'm pretty sure this thing's working right. 275 is what it says on my screen. So must be, from all sources combined, I think is how it works. So thank you, everybody. Really
a lot
cool.
of fun. A lot of fun with you boys here. Bottom line, right? Streams are going to be, you want to hang out with your boys at the bar?
That's what best way I could have spent my night.
Made some money, made some cash, betting some ponies.
Also learning. I mean, every time we get together and we talk and we figure out, different strategies and we're you see what you miss out on, you see what you can be better at and what you need to focus on, what you need to just throw away and stop focusing on. So
well, Nunya, as far as live streams go, this was one of them.
Indeed.
Well said. Great.
You can expect that with Ramon.
Check the stats real quick here.
The game was kind of a clunker, and good thing there was a lot of stuff going on. That was
it
was fine.
And they delayed the hour for us. It was a little bonus. Just give us a little more time to figure the other spots out. Illinois is getting busted up by Maryland. That sucks. That line dropped too with the last 2 hours to go. It just kept bottoming. Whatever.
Yeah.
How's that Pepperdine play looking?
They try. It's going to be shaving it close.
All right. I think I got 12 and a half, something like that.
I got 12.
POD.
Yeah, we need foul trouble.
DJ says I'm kicking sub when he's not even around. I kick sub when he's around. What do you mean?
Oh, we had a good time, Mike, on that. That was, past 2 hours on that soccer coverage we did. So
How'd you guys do that stream? I think you said you cashed a plus 400 something early, right?
I cashed a plus 350.
on that,
Nice.
I shot the proverbial load one day too early there, but we had some winners. We had some winners.
Ramon went 7-0 on that fucking Champions League stuff. What the fuck? Come on, we've been putting our assets together and kicking ass. So it's been a lot of fun. I'll tell you what, boys. We've gotten to the point. Time to put the bow on the show. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we all got to go. We got some things to do. Maybe it's backstage, but nonetheless, I love all you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Nanya, let's pop you on the main screen. Tell them what you got going on. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Next, Nanya Bets. Still slacking on those followers. Get them up. We're saying 250 live viewers. Come on now. Get in there.
Our
I'm going to pass
guy.
it, Jeff.
Go pass it on over to Jeff. Jeff, you're up. Ready to go. Tell them what's up.
I'm up. We got a big weekend of some football this weekend. We got Go Bills. Let's go Bills. We got the Sabres game rolling tonight. Sabres are going to take a tough loss here coming up. And, I'm not sure what we're doing Saturday, if we're doing anything yet. But as I mentioned, we got one championship on Friday. We've got we've got LFA on Saturday, starting at 7 p.m., I believe it is. And, we got some fights coming up this weekend. Not sure what we're doing live yet, but probably doing something. And you can follow me over at Sports Money.
All right, Keith, you are my guy. Let's go. Get on deck, baby. Tell them what you got. Tell them about each every stride.
Thank you so much, Mike. And give me a follow at Each Every Stride on X Twitter and also my YouTube channel. I go over horse racing and sports bets. So if you just search Each and Every Stride, it'll be the horse's logo. I got close to 100 subscribers now, so I appreciate all the support. And big Pegasus weekend, and also I cashed that player prop parlay with Hero and the Greek. And then other than that, I would just say thank you so much for having me on screen here. And it's a big weekend of horse racing, so give me a follow at Each Every Stride on X Twitter. Love being with you guys, capping and betting.
Ramon, that's our guy. Let's get Spenny Penny Bombs in the house. My goodness, we're thankful to have this guy come out here and drop bombs, baby. Talk to us, Spenny. Where can they find you?
You can at Twitter at Pennigy_8. Put most of my plays out there for the most part. Mostly NFL right now. Do some NBA stuff here and there on the Twitter, but as soon as NFL is done, we'll be full in on NBA and NHL and some other stuff coming up. But you can catch me here on the shows or pub, and just appreciate being here, and we'll see you guys another time.
Spenny Penny Bombs. We're fortunate to have all you guys here. My goodness, though. The guy that rocks the cradle here, the guy that's moving the needle around the clock for you guys. You want to stay up late with us? That's cool. But you got to get back up early and check out the morning steam. Ramon Scott, tell him what's up.
Well, what do I tell him, Mike? I'm here. This is where I'm at. I'm on the Sports Money Network. This is home. And we're here every day, right? At 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. We cover sports and sports betting every day. I ramble for about a half an hour on my favorite topics. It's my favorite part of the show. The part of the show that everyone wants to hurry up, go away. That's my favorite part. So come in afterwards if you want to come by 9:30. That's when we get started with the picks usually, but we'll be here every day tomorrow, and really appreciate you guys too. And man, just enormous viewership tonight. Pretty excited by how many viewers here tonight, Mike. Good job.
Ramon Scott is running so hot. I got everybody here, man. I appreciate you guys on the panel. I should have started off with it. I certainly don't like to finish off with it, but I'm going to shout out my boys here. We had the fellas across the board. Of course, we got Keith Each Every Stride. You make sure you check out his new YouTube channel. We got my brother MMA Jeff. We got Spenny dropping those giant bombs across the bookies. We appreciate him taking the time here. Ramon Scott is running so hot, baby. You check him out 9 a.m. on the morning steam. Our brother Nunya. And this guy here, he came on a couple days back. He's been winning tickets. He's coming back. We love having Nunya here. This guy is a sharp capper. Don't let him fool you. He knows what he is talking about, and he has been winning bets. And of course, shout out to everybody else. Joe T, the gang, the whole Sports Money crew, on behalf of everybody. Thank you guys for rocking with us tonight. We're going to get back after it again, but there's a lot to do. A lot of guys have to make those moves. And this panel was fire. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. We will get after it again very soon, but we appreciate all you guys spending time tonight. Good luck with your bets.